Morning. What's up, everybody? Welcome to TMPG. I'm, of course, your humble host, Thunder. It's early and it is fucking cold. Like cold is the predominant feeling right now. Like that's the it is cold. I woke up and I was like, I woke up like an hour ago and I was just putting off getting out of bed because I was all bundled up in my blankets, bro, and my apartment was so goddamn cold. I eventually did it, and now here we are, but oh my goodness. It took everything I had to get out of bed today because it was so warm. If my video games were in my bedroom, oh my gosh, that'd be perfect, you know? All right, so today we're going to do a bit of hunting, probably a little bit of war afterwards. But first and foremost, we got to set up for the hunt. Let's get it. Whew. I think I'm gonna do a crossbow today. Yeah, I'm thinking about a crossbow. Let's do a crossbow for fun. Which means I need bolts. Grab those bolts. Okay. Now, as far as what animals we have in the Yukon, I'm not sure. I don't remember. We're in the Yukon right now, hunting. I'm trying to remember what animals we have here. Excuse me. I wish there was a way I could see what animals are where. What's up, JP? You trying to do a little morning hunting, bud? Trying to remember. I think is there red deer here? Eh, I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. Once I walk around a little bit, I'll figure it out. Here's the other part of it. The truth of the matter is, whatever animals are here, I can just adjust on the fly because I have the portable tent, right? What's that? What was that? What was that? I hear a ripple. What was that? JP, do you still have this game, brother? Because if you do, man, I have it set on multiplayer today. If you're open to doing some hunting. I have it set on multiplayer mostly because I'm convinced at this point that if you're on multiplayer, you get more animals to hunt. You know, I'm on that $15 Ghost Recon Breakpoint. Really, it's only $15. Is it shit though? Because I every review I saw said it was dog shit. It's not like Wildlands. That's what everybody was saying. They're like, if you're hoping it's like Wildlands, it's not. It's like basically the start of every review I saw on that game, and I was like, okay, well then fuck that game. What happened to Assassin's Creed Valhalla, bro? Have you not started into that one? Isn't that the jam? I thought that was the jam right now. Yeah, so many questions. Not too bad. It's not too bad. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I can't see buying anything. I'm gonna get a PlayStation 5. You know what I mean? My logic and plan right now is like no more money spent on the 4 because I will eventually get the 5. I know it's like, well, we probably won't get one till February and all that nonsense, but that's still only a month away. Like, I can't see getting into another game on the 4 when I'm going to toss the 4 to the side really quickly when I get my PlayStation 5. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm past, like, there's so many games I've wanted to buy recently. Sometimes you need to shoot someone in the face. Fuck, I feel you. 100%. But yeah, for my logic, it's like, for my mind, it's like, I mean, $15 here, $20 here, whatever, you know. But like, I know myself well enough to know that as soon as I get my PlayStation 5, which will happen soon, I'm going to get one. Like, I have not given up hope. I'm going to throw the PlayStation 4 to the side. Like, get the fuck out of here, old news. Here's the new favorite thing. You know what I mean? Like, that's how my brain works. That's how I operate video game wise usually. So when I do that, I'd hate for there to be a bunch of games I just bought on it. You know what I mean? So that's kind of my logic. It's like, I'm not spending any more money on the 4 at this point. I mean, the remastered of Mafia looked so cool, and of course, Assassin's Creed Valhalla looked dope. Do I have a moose call? I don't think I even have a moose call on me. I don't. See, this is what I'm talking about. I don't even have the right. Oh my fucking god. Okay. Yeah, I think so too. I think you're right about that. I think this is a scarcity marketing tactic. It's like some Supreme jacket shit. You know what I mean? Like, exclusivity as a marketing strategy, like, is what they're doing, and it pisses me off, dude. I got friends that are buying fucking PlayStation 4 or 5s rather for fucking $1,200, $900. I'm like, bro, I want to do that. I like, honestly, I want to do that. Like, there's a part of me that's like, fuck it, I'll spend $900. I don't give a shit. I got extra money. Like, it's not even a money issue for me, you know. But there is wild boars here. I'm certain of that. What was that other thing that just was right there? Roe deer scent. What? When did I get roe deer scent? Okay. Well, get this fuck out of here. Yeah, 100%. Totally agree with that. This is what I've been saying, bro. Like, dude, it's gross. Okay. Yeah, I've been really in my head about it, bro. The PlayStation 5 drop and like not being able to get my hands on one, like that's really been fucking me up, bro. It's been making me very upset and fucking angry and sad and all the emotions. I did the whole range of emotions, bro, about it. It's a fucking bummer, dude. Like I doing this thing that I do here with the recording myself playing the video games, like I really needed one of those day one. I really needed it, you know. It would have really helped. I'm convinced it would have really helped. I would have really pushed. I would have pushed. I would have, you know, there's so many things I could have, would have, should have done, you know, if I had one. It's just, it's hard to get my head out of that space, out of that you missed an opportunity space, you know. For like 4 days, I was fucking going through all the stages of grief, mourning the lost opportunity, you know. Like it was not fun. I didn't enjoy it. I got lost in my feelings a little bit. Truth be told, all the things I had planned to do, I could just do those on the 4 and probably still grow my channel. You know what I mean? Like it didn't have to be 5, you know, contingent on the having the 5. Like I didn't have to wait for the 5 to do the things I wanted to do, but like I don't know. Once that first week or so passed, I was like, all right, we're better. We're fine. We're whatever. Opportunity missed. Moving on. Not going to dwell on it, you know? I mean, I kind of am dwelling on it. I'm still bringing it up. But, like, at a certain point, nothing you can do, right? I just was so convinced for so long. People were telling me for months and months, man, it's going to be fucking tough to get a PlayStation 5. You better figure out how you get a PlayStation 5. It's going to be tough to get a PlayStation 5. And I'm like, bro, there's no way. Come on. They're not going to carry them in stores. Well, they're not going to carry them in stores. Come on. Little did I know, they're literally not going to carry them in stores. I'm like, wait, what? I really thought I was like, so many people order everything online now. The world is turning into Wall-E. I figured for sure a guy like myself who can fucking pound the pavement and take the steps and make the moves could certainly get something done. You know what I mean? Like, of course they're going to have some for people like myself who pound the pavement. Of course it's not all going to be online ordering. You know what I mean? But I was wrong. So. Oh, look, I'm live. Just walked right on up on some moose right there. It's that, why waste a good pandemic to make some cat? Yeah, right? Well, that's a couple of places I went to. That was their strategy. That's their logic. Was like, hey, we can't have a crowd waiting outside our store. That makes us look terrible. Like, what if the news shows up? With a pandemic, this many people gathering in this kind of a crowd in front of this store. Like, they're like, this is bad for business. We literally can't have people lining up. That would make us look like assholes in the face of this pandemic. Which, by the way, not at all scared of. My brother got it. His girlfriend got it. Fucking, I know like 4 people that have gotten it, and they're all like, yeah, it's a cold. I don't, albeit younger people still, not compromised, respiratorily compromised, so, grain of salt, but, like, people get it, and then they move the fuck on. You know what I mean? Like, what are we doing here? I know that there's certain people that are, like, severely respiratorily damaged, that have fucked up respiratory systems that are having a hard time with it, but come on. Walmart and Target don't care if you get one, just if they sell. Yeah, true. How far away did those moose run, dude? That's what I want to know. I mean, the suicide rate is countrywide is spiking. Fucking unemployment rate is spiking. Fucking businesses are dying. The economy of our country is crumbling. Like, that shouldn't be taken into account at all. We should fucking take care of the 90-year-old gray hairs that have lived a full life, that just have to go to the grocery store to pick up their own peaches. They just gotta go get their own peaches. Okay. Alright. Or stay the fuck home so the rest of us can open the fucking world back up. How about that? Wear your mask. Yeah. Alright, bro. I don't know. I have a fucking unpopular opinion on this, especially where I live. We're left as fuck up here in Washington State, so we're all like, everybody's feelings and let's kumbaya and keep each other. Let's be communists and sacrifice ourselves for the greater good. It's not about you. It's about the collective. Like, no, it's about me. I'm a selfish person. It's about me. I don't give a fuck about you. Well, you'd hate to spread it to somebody else, wouldn't you? I don't give a fuck about somebody else. Who the fuck is somebody else? I'm worried about me. I'm worried about me. I'm selfish. That's who the fuck I am. That's my fucking standard operating procedure. Is selfish. That's who the fuck I am. Yeah, I can't wait to hear my mom died waiting in line at Walmart to give me a PlayStation 5. Yeah, right? I don't know. Let the people that are worried about it stay home. You know what I mean? Maybe that's an overly simplified, like, lack. There might be a lack of nuance in that idea or that fucking logic, but that's where I land on it. Like, if you're so terrified, you stay home. I'm not scared. Maybe that makes me dumb. Probably makes me dumb, but I'm not scared. So I'm gonna live my life like I should be allowed to. Also, not super excited about some idea of a vaccine. I don't know what's in that vaccine. I'm not taking it. And I hope to God they don't try and force me to take it, because that will be a breaking point for me. Not interested in your vaccine. Not scared of COVID, not interested in your vaccine. Give that to the weak-willed sheeple, dude. I don't want it. Nanotech and shit. Are you hearing this? I don't know. Maybe this is some like deep state conspiracy shit, but I'm hearing nanotech is in the vaccine. As in like little fucking mini robots and shit. As in like Mark of the Beast. As in we can now track you from your phone and from the fucking vaccine we injected into you. This might be the deep conspiracy shit that sometimes I flirt with the idea of being about, but I don't like the idea of the nanotech vaccine. I don't like the idea of them fucking injecting the whole country with trackers. Just trying to keep you safe. Yeah, okay. You can fuck off with your needle. How about that? I'm usually a pretty rational guy, but I get a little bit weird when the fucking government starts telling me how to keep myself safe. Generally, when they do that, that's a bad thing. Yep, 666. That's how I'm saying, JP. You get it. Listen, I've been pretty consistent, though, in that. That is my one thing. Don't like the seatbelt law, which we all know is just a fucking end around for them to search your car and fucking stop you for no reason at all, without cause, in a fucking police, in an automobile, right? Gotta wear a seatbelt. It's the seatbelt law. We're trying to keep you safe. I don't like the helmet law for bicycles. Another excuse to stop a motherfucker who's riding a bike when they have no probable cause to do so, under the guise of safety. The amount of brain damage you get if you're wearing a helmet versus not wearing a helmet, you can fuck off. And now I really don't like. Well, we got a vaccine. We're gonna want to fucking inject everybody with this vaccine. We got to stop COVID. Like, do we? Do we got to stop COVID? What's really in that fucking vaccine? Go fuck yourself. This country's done a lot. The Patriot Act done a lot of shady shit under the guise of keeping us safe. If I think it was Benjamin Franklin, and I know, well, you fucking quote some fucking 900-year-old guy, but if you're willing to give up your safety, or no, I'm sorry, if you're willing to give up your freedom for safety, you deserve neither. I think that was fucking Benjamin Franklin, Teddy Roosevelt, somebody. One of the fucking OGs back in the day said, if you're willing to give up your freedom for safety, you deserve neither. And that's where I stand. I don't want your fucking vaccine. I don't want to wear a seatbelt in a car if I don't want to. I don't want to wear a fucking helmet. Go fuck yourself. I'll decide how safe I am. How dare you decide how safe I'm going to be? It's not your fucking job. Big goddamn boy, I'll make my own decisions. Right or wrong. Get fucked. The other moves are like, hey, where'd Daryl go? Freedom for power, not safety. Yeah. I believe the quote is something along the line. I think the quote is, if a people are willing to give up their freedoms for security, they deserve neither. Something like that. I don't know the exact quote. You'd have to Google it. But like, I love that quote. That's how I feel about these issues of our day. Most people are just sheeple. They're like, oh, I don't even not thinking twice about it. I got kids. I got to make sure everybody's safe. God forbid someone dies of the COVID. Yeah, God forbid someone fucking walks across the street and gets hit by a car. Which you outlaw cars? What the fuck are we doing? Like, we can't nerf the world. It's a zero-sum game, by the way. It doesn't matter how much you nerf the fucking world. Everybody dies. Not to be a nihilist, but god damn it. We're not getting out of this alive, guys. Like, what are we doing? How much freedom are we willing to give up? How much fucking personal sovereignty are we willing to sacrifice in the name of some fucking safety, some elusive live forever safety that doesn't exist? It's a fucking lie. What are we doing? It's fucking gross. The whole thing makes me sick, dude. Like, I hate it. I actually hate it. That's my line in the sand. Like, don't tell me how safe I should be. Go fuck yourself. Not your call. My call. It's not your call. Fuck out of my life, dude. That's the shit pisses me off, dude. Like, that's my line. It's the line I've been fucking standing strong on my entire life. Like, that's the one thing. Like, don't fucking tell me how safe I should be. I'll make that call, dude. We got people that professionally skydive. Fuck out of here, dude. I should be worried about a pandemic. We have professional skydivers. We have race car drivers in our country. We have military officers, dude. I mean, not taking a shot at the military. Those are brave motherfuckers, and I got some in my family. I'm not taking a shot at anybody. But, like, that is an actual profession. I'm going to dodge bullets for a living. That's my job. What's up, Ty? How's it going? I'm going to dodge bullets for a living. That's my job. Oh, okay. Sounds good. Same government's like, yeah, sounds good. But wear a mask. But take this vaccine. But no. Put on a seatbelt in your car. But wear a helmet. Go fuck yourself, dude. Fuck out of my face, dude. It's got nothing to do with the mask is uncomfortable. It's got everything to do with the compliance that mask fucking suggests in me. I fucking hate it. I do it. Gotta get groceries. I'm not fucking hard stancing in the fucking grocery store going, I'm not gonna wear it. Obviously, I put a fucking bandana over my face and I go get groceries. Gotta eat. Kids gotta eat. But it's a fucking slippery slope, and I don't even think people realize we're on it. Like, it... How much freedom do we give away while we're scared? How often do we do that as a fucking country? Yes, please do, Ty. Please do. Ty's going to be first in line for the vaccine, I bet. He wants to get injected with God knows what by the government and Bill Gates. He's excited at the prospect. Ah, bad shot. Sorry, stepped away. What I meant? Just a rant about my personal fucking freedoms. Honestly, I agree with you, and listen. Keep your people safe in whatever way you want to keep your people safe. But, like, to each their own. But I don't have people, so my whole life should be in service of these motherfuckers that do have people. Do you know what I mean? Maybe it'd be easier for me if I had grandparents alive and stuff like that. And I live in Florida, so not many masks. Oh, fuck yeah, that's awesome. Bro, I live in the fucking heart of it, Ty. I live in Washington State, just a 2-hour drive from Portland, Oregon. Like, I'm in the heart of the nonsense. I'm in the heart of the left side. Do you get me? The fucking hyper-progressive to the point of absurdity side of the country. Like, it's a fucking shitstorm up here. It's so annoying. You literally don't see people without masks anywhere. I see people in their car driving alone with a mask on up here. It's fucking the dumbest. Bro, it's not even a left versus right thing. It's a fucking, to me, it's common sense versus scaredy cat. I never had a fucking cold when I was growing up. I fucking never been to the hospital in my life type motherfuckers versus, bitch, I've had heart surgeries. I'm not worried about, like, I know how fucking durable I am as a human. I'm not scared of breaking my arm. Broke both of them. Not fucking terrified of a car crash. Been in multiple. Not fucking... You know what I mean? Like... I had spinal meningitis at 6 months. I wasn't supposed to make it to a year. I had fucking a heart defect that they had to fix when I was in the 2nd grade. I had an appendix explode on me when I was on a first date in high school. Imagine that first date. I'm like, it's really great to be out of the... I'm really looking forward to going to the monster trucks. My appendix is breaking. We had to rush me to the hospital. Like, I have every understanding of how durable the human body is. I understand it. Yeah, if it's required, then I run to the woods. No, I can't take it that far, but like, I don't want this required shit. I think they're gonna get pushback on a required vaccine. Like, bro, we are a durable species, bro. Despite our pudgy fucking exterior and our lack of fur and our, you know, don't drink enough milk and our lactose intolerance and our fucking, all the bullshit that humans have. Like, we are still, at our core, a very fucking durable fucking creature. At least I know I am. I'm not fucking scared. I'm not fucking scared of COVID. Like, that doesn't concern me in the least. Is that it stops non-symptomatic. Yeah. The major argument is that, like, I should fucking wear a mask and fucking compromise my respiratory system by taxing it every day, breathing through cloth, so that your grandmother, if you happen to go see her, which, by the way, you shouldn't, it's a pandemic, if you happen to go see her within a week of running into me, she doesn't get it because she's 93 and fucking smoked for 60 years. Yeah, I should be terrified that your grandmother, who I don't know, have no vested interest in, doesn't get a visit from you, who's too stupid to not avoid her for a little while this is going on, should feel comfortable standing next to me. Okay, yeah, that logic makes perfect fucking sense. What are we, communists? Fuck out of here, dude. I should live in service of your grandma? I don't even fucking know your grandma. You know what I mean? Like, that's what bothers me, dude. I'm not living a compromised existence for someone I don't even fucking know. That's literally communism. It's fucking dumb. I hate it. And listen, listen, I spend all my time here by myself. Like, I see nobody. I see one lady at the register at the grocery store. I see the people I work with. And at work, I'm required to wear a mask. I have to wear my mask when I'm at work. So before I even hit the building, they're like, mask on. They check my head for the temperature. They do they do a walkthrough. Have you been near this? Have you done this? It's a 10-question thing you have to do before you fucking start work. Then you sign, and then you fucking can go and do your shift. Like, it's like Auschwitz. It's fucking bullshit. They just don't have the fucking acid showers. But, we're like inmates when we clock in, like, when we start our work day at work. It's fucking lunacy. But, and ironically, we still have 4 cases. We've still had 4 cases in the last month at our work. People who have got COVID. It's like, you do all of that, still 4 cases. So what are we doing? So why would I wear a mask if there's no chance I could spread it? Yeah. Dude, the whole thing, it makes me angry, Ty. It makes me so angry. I can't even tell you. End of the day, I gotta work, right? End of the day, I gotta provide for myself. End of the day, I gotta feed myself, clothe myself, house myself, right? Like, I don't get a choice in the matter, but it doesn't mean I don't get to complain on my live stream about my lack of choice, And it doesn't mean that I'm fucking beyond terrified at the idea of the vaccine. But it's a cure. It's not a cure. It's another measure of control. And that fucking really concerns me. We've had one person with COVID since this all started and still not made to wear a mask. Oh my God, you guys are so lucky. You have no idea how lucky you are. Not only do we all have to wear masks, but we have snitches at work. Like, we have a couple of old ladies that work on the shift I work on, and if they see you even, like, pulling it down to take a drink, they fucking freak out and run to the managers and scream and, and the manager's like, you gotta wait a minute, and it turns into like a woo 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 fucking situation. Anytime someone's like, I was drinking water. Like, I'm gonna dehydrate myself? It is full-blown diabetes. Damn. Shots and all. Yeah. And all that on top of the fact that I can't find a PlayStation 5. That's the real priority for me is, like, I can't even find a PlayStation 5 right now. I need it. I can't order it online. I don't have any means to order it online. I don't have any fucking, credit card or anything that I like, prepaid credit card. I guess I could do. I've never done that before. I'm a little tentative about that. I'm a little concerned about the idea of putting a whole bunch of money on a card that like I've never had, never used before. I'm like, I just fucking put $1,000 in. And he's back at work. That's what I'm saying, bro. My older brother Greg kicked his fucking ass, like went from symptomatic to non-symptomatic in 3 days. He's a Marine, but like he kicked its ass in a weekend. His girlfriend, not so lucky, took her about a week, but ultimately, and she was like, I felt a little laggy, a little slow for a couple days after that week, but at the end of the week, they got tested because obviously he's a resident nurse, or an RN, or whatever that's fucking, registered nurse? What, RN? Whatever. He's an RN, he's a nurse at a hospital. So like, they went and got tested, did all their due diligence, did everything correctly, and then got tested again, and it took her about a week for it to pass, but she said she was a little bit sluggish for a couple days afterwards, but my older brother Greg they laugh at him at work. They're like, you've only had it once? All the nurses are like, oh, he popped his cherry. They've all had it multiple times. It's like a running joke between the nurses at the hospital, like, oh, you've only had it once? Oh, you're still new. It's like they joke with each other about it. That's how much the medical professionals give a shit about COVID. Everybody's treating it like, oh, but the doctors and the nurses are exhausted and they can't handle it. My brother tells stories of rogue's humor and like not rogue's humor. What's that? Gallows humor in the nurses locker room and shit at work. They all joke about it. They flip him shit because he's only had it once. They laugh about it. They have a good time. They're upbeat about it. They're like, yeah, it's COVID, whatever. We're handling it. Do you know what I mean? And they're literally on the front lines. Again, all anecdotal evidence. Like, this is just, my brother said. Like, that's the lowest form of fucking information. But if the nurses and the doctors are not concerned, why the fuck am I concerned? Explain. If the people in my life that have literally had COVID are like, it's tough. It's like a heavy fucking flu/cold. It's a fucking tough situation. They're like, we can see how it would suck if you had respiratory issues. But otherwise, carry on with your fucking life. I mean, get past the COVID, then carry the fuck on with your life. I mean, the death count is what, a couple 100,000 in 9 months or whatever? Not even a year. Put that against alcohol-related deaths in a year. Put that against car-related deaths in a year. We should outlaw alcohol, booze with actual alcohol in it. We should make the cars all drive 20 miles an hour. I bet you if let's play that mask game with another form of death in our country. Driving while texting. All right, so driving while texting numbers, what are the numbers? I bet you if we all drove 20 miles an hour in our car, you guys, not me, if everybody drove 20 miles an hour in their car, do you think we could bring down the death by 30%? Car accident deaths by 30%? I bet you we could. That's the logic of masks. The masks bring down the chances of you spreading COVID if you're non-symptomatic or symptomatic or whatever the fuck by 30%. Cool. We're going to fucking sacrifice for 30%. Okay, let's sacrifice for 30% in other areas. Let's make every car geared to 30 miles an hour, no higher. Can't drive faster than 30 miles an hour. If you keep every car speed max at 30 miles an hour, I bet you can bring down the amount of car accident deaths by 30%. We should do that? Let's do that. We take all the sugar out of every cookie. Every cookie has no sugar in it now. Do you think there'd be a lot less diabetes/heart related, do you think there'd be a lot less diabetes deaths or whatever the fuck? Do you think we could bring that number down by 30% if we took all the sugar out of cookies? Bet you we could. 200K dead. Yeah, 200K dead, exactly. Now, how many people died from alcohol-related car accidents, poisoning, and whatever in the last year in the United States? Put that number in. Yeah, well, also they get paid for it. My older brother, again, anecdotal evidence. My older brother works in a hospital. He's a nurse. He's telling me these things direct. It's from a nurse who works in a hospital. He's been not outright, they're not outright saying, hey, throw a little COVID on that. But they are saying if they have COVID, it's required for him to put that on the fucking file when someone's deceased. You know what I mean? Like, they're required to put that on there. 30 mile an hour, no sugar. Yeah, exactly, JP. You do those two things, I bet you diabetes goes down 30%. I bet you car related deaths goes down 30%. Even if the person wasn't tested for it. Interesting. See, my older brother Greg is telling me that they're getting pressure. Doctors and nurses are getting pressure from the administration at the hospital to like feel free to put COVID in there. Well, yeah, technically he had COVID, but he died in a car accident. Yeah, but technically he had COVID, so that's a COVID death. Why? Because they're getting paid per COVID death. They're getting paid per COVID death. There's extra money coming in when COVID is the cause. You've taken on how many COVID cases as a hospital? Wow, that we're really proud of you. Great job saving all these people from COVID. Here's some money from the government. They're literally getting paid to cry COVID. So that number, even that 200,000 number, is probably skewed. Is my point. But I should wear a mask. But I should live a compromised life. But I shouldn't see family and friends. But let's cancel Christmas. Hey, how about we take the sugar, no sugar, and how about this? No sugar, and we put restrictor plates on all cars. They only can drive 30 miles an hour. How about that? Oh no, big fucking. Oh, everybody's upset. Why is everybody upset about that, not about this? Because we're scared. I'm pretty fucking scared of cars, to be honest with you. I walk. I don't drive. I see fucking giant metal machines of death flying around the streets, damn near hitting me every day. I'm pretty goddamn scared of texting and driving. I see lit up faces all the time when I'm walking to work. I walk to work at the God hour. I mean, some phones are being better about that, where they literally, you can't turn your phone on when your car started. I don't know if you guys have ever seen that, but like, I guess that's a thing that happens now. Bobby Lee was talking about it on his podcast. He's like, dude, I'm annoyed that my phone won't turn on when I'm driving my car. And they're like, yeah, you should be on your phone while you're driving your car. He's like, no, but it's annoying. I don't like it. He's like, yeah, you shouldn't like it. You shouldn't be driving your car and fucking playing on your phone, dude. But I like to play Candy Crush when I'm at stoplights. I'm like, okay, but no. But don't do that. Only 6% of COVID-19 deaths have the virus as the only cause mentioned, according to the report, revealing that 94% who died from coronavirus also had other health conditions and contributing causes. This is what I'm saying. So however many infected, 200,000 dead. Of that 200,000 dead, how many are actually COVID deaths? My point is, this is it's a control grab. It's a grab for control. And it's easy to do when we're scared. Because we give up fucking everything when we're scared. And we need to stop doing it. We need to be better informed. We need to be less terrified. It's just dumb. But my granny. Everybody's got a granny. Now give me more control, says the government. But your granny. Now hand over your freedom. We'll kill your granny. Hand over your freedom. Like, what? Go fuck yourself. All my grandparents are dead. You can go fuck yourself. And I'm not out in public enough for the mask to really be an issue, but it still bothers me. So no drunk can start a car. This is how they're... Yeah. Exactly. But Pfizer's got a vaccine. Bill Gates wants to fucking put nanobots into people. Okay, dude. Hey, nerd, keep your computer out of me, dude. I don't want to say left or right. I'm not interested in that. That's a puppet show. I don't play that game. JP, I got no interest in talking about that. Like, it's not, oh, the Republicans, oh, the Democrats, oh, the Bloods, oh, the Crips, oh, the fucking heels, or the baby faces. It's pro wrestling. It's nonsense. It's a puppet show, dude. That doesn't mean anything. Look at the fucking root cause. Who puts all the money into every one of the campaigns? Both sides. Big Pharma, fucking the Amazons of the world, the Facebooks of the world, the fucking Bill Gateses of the world. Those are the motherfuckers that contribute to political campaigns. Right and left. Republican and Democrat. It's fucking nonsense. Both sides. There is no fucking good guy. There's no Hulk Hogan. There's no Iron Sheik. They're fucking both pieces of shit. Both systems are broken and corrupt. Like, I don't give a fuck to care who's the fuck. Oh, it's their fault. Oh, it's their fault. Keeping us calling the other person the asshole is what keeps us fucking blinded and confused and fucking off the point completely. Hiding that. Yeah, I'm not interested. Not interested in pointing fingers. Pointing fingers is the easy way to make yourself feel better, while you're completely missing the fucking obvious real point. They want you going, well, it's their fault. So as soon as we get them back in, now we've bought back into the system they have in place to keep us confused, afraid, and uninformed. I'm not interested in it. It's stupid. They're both sides are fucking bullshit. They're the same fucking thing. They have a different name, and we get to, hey, at least we get to play teams. Fuck teams. The whole system's corrupt and garbage, and ran by 3 giant companies. Like this, fuck Democrat, fuck Republican. Both sides are stupid. They're both ridiculous. No, our government is allowing riots to continue in Washington. Doesn't have anything to do with Democrat or Republican. That's a fucking little letter they put next to their name when they're fucking trying to grab the power. That doesn't mean anything. There is literally no difference. Again, an excuse to burn the streets down, put Trump's name on it, sure, makes it easier to burn the streets down. Makes it easier to get dum-dums to believe that we should burn the streets down. That doesn't mean that's their fucking end goal and or their motivation. Like, it's too easy to put a fucking title on it. You guys are lost in the titles. But it's the Bloods, but it's the Crips, but it's the Sharks, it's the Jets. When you're a Jet all the way. That doesn't help us. That doesn't help us. Doing that doesn't help us. But it identifies who the bad guys are. No, it doesn't. It identifies who they want you to think the bad guys are. So you're going, oh, it's these fucking, well, he's got a D next to his name, get him. He's got an R next to his name, get him. You don't fall for that. You guys are grown-ups. You can't be that dumb. It's a means to distract you from actually focusing on the real fucking issue, which is the people that are paying for 75 to 80% of their fucking political campaigns, both sides of the aisle. We should be focused on those 4 or 5 companies that are making all these decisions, that are putting all these pieces on the board. But it's the pawns. But it's the knights. No, it's the motherfucking guys pushing the pieces around. Those are who the fuck we gotta worry about. Worry about the people pushing the pieces around. Don't worry about the pieces. But that checker right there just jumped to that checker and got a queen. Like, what are you guys doing? I'm hiding that too. You're missing the point. It's not Republican. It's not Democrat. That's kindergarten. You guys are in kindergarten talking like that. It's like that's the dumbest, the literal dumbest. It's got nothing to do with that. Look at the fucking contributors. Look at the fucking people putting money into the campaigns. Both sides of the aisle. There's no good guy. It's like the exact same companies. Republican, Democrat. They're not picking sides. Those giant corporations, the fucking billions of dollars that pay for our entire political fucking system, they're not paying for one side or the other. They're not. They're not. That's kindergarten. Girls have cooties. That's what you're doing. It's stupid. We need to move past that. That's fucking elementary school. Like, we should be so much better than that. So much smarter than that. We should be looking so much deeper than that. That's surface fucking good guy, bad guy. That's fucking action movie logic is what you're doing right there. We should be so far past that. That's elementary school shit. So dumb. So dumb. And it's a giant fucking distraction. It's, oh, look at my finger. Look at my thumb. Look at my thumb. Look at my thumb. That's what they're doing right now. That's what you're, but the thumb. Like, no, dude. No, dude. That's not helping. None of that helps. It keeps us yelling at our neighbors. That keeps us yelling at our neighbors and not yelling at the people that actually deserve to get yelled at. Not helpful. The two-party system isn't helpful. It's not. It keeps us yelling at each other and not yelling at them. We're yelling at the wrong people. We're yelling at each other. Like, why the fuck are we yelling at each other? We should be yelling at them. We should be fucking united, screaming at them, going, nope, we don't want this. Nope, we don't want that. I know motherfuckers that don't want half the shit their party is doing, but that's their side. Like, well, I mean, I don't agree with that, but I've been a Republican my whole life. Well, I don't really like that, but, you know, I've been a Democrat my whole life. Okay, so you're just going to lay down and show your belly because of your blind allegiance to a team? Get the fuck out of here. God damn it. We still have teams? What are we doing? What is this, kickball in elementary school? What the fuck are we doing? We still have fucking teams? But, well, I believe in the ideology this party stands for. Has it stood for that, like, ever in your life, though? Has it ever actually stood for that? Both sides fold on their core beliefs every 4 years in service of the fucking goddamn vote. Like, what are we doing? Why are we still pretending like we have two teams and they're fucking steadfast in their beliefs? They're not. That line moves so much every 4 years. It moves so fucking much. It's insulting to the audience. It's insulting to anybody that's even peripherally paying attention. Like, why the fuck do we still give a shit about that? God damn it, that's frustrating. That's the biggest one. Let's wear a helmet while we're riding a bicycle. That's put on a seatbelt while you're driving a car. What the fuck? Yeah, I don't support any of them. I don't support any of them. I say all this, and I've never voted. That was an impassioned and bolden speech right there, and I've never fucking cast a vote. I refuse. This system's broken, and I don't want to be a part of it. In fact, I generally refuse to even discuss the issue because I'm not. I don't have any stake in it. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't play this two-party game. I don't do it. I want more options. I want more people to vote for. I want more viable candidates. I want real candidates. He didn't do anything differently, by the way. He just used his own personal family as his cabinet, as opposed to the in-place, entrenched, political system. Trump was like, I don't like the political system. I like to have, my son, my nephew, my brother-in-law, my da 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 da. He just put those guys in place. And they got paid instead of, Washington. That doesn't make him any better. That makes him different. Different isn't better. But you do have a stake in it. I don't have a stake in it. How do I have a stake in it? Walk me through how I can make any fucking change as one person. I know that's everybody's vote. One vote doesn't matter. Every vote matters. Bing! I'm not playing this game, dude. It just makes me angry. And the whole thing's a fucking shit show, dude. We're still playing cops and robbers. You know what I mean? Like, it's pro wrestling, dude. But it's real to me. That's what you guys sound. That's what you sound like when you start going, well, the Democrats, well, the Republicans. Like, that's how you sound to me. It's still real to me. Pro wrestling. Well, if Hogan can beat Andre the Giant at WrestleMania. Like, okay, bro. It makes me angry because fucking people I love, people I care about are still so deep in it. Still so invested in a wildly broken, wildly compromised, completely false fucking narrative / system, dude. Like, we gotta be better than that. I don't know how you can move past. I don't know how you do better than that, but, like, you do better than that. I don't know. I don't like liars. That whole system's built on liars. the best liar wins every 4 years. Like the best, group of liars put the best liar in place to lie every 4 years. Like the whole thing is a shit show. I mean, maybe I have my head in the sand on some issues. Maybe I'm a little bit fucking uninformed on other issues, but like I do my very best to be as honest as I can, even when it hurts, even when it doesn't help me, even when it alienates me from people. I do my very best to be honest because I don't think we get anywhere with lies. Lies don't help anybody. They don't actually help anybody. Do you know what I mean? Like that's where I get stuck because it doesn't matter how righteous this cause was or how much good they did on this issue or that issue. End of the day, they're all liars. They are all liars. You have to be a liar to get that far. You have to be a liar to get that deep. You have to be a liar to get to the fucking top of that game. And I fucking can't stand liars. I don't know how you... I don't think you can get an honest man in. Our system's too broken for that. And that's where you lose me. Because like if an honest man can't make it, if an honest man can't get through, then what the fuck, But case in point, what is the Washington Redskins football team's name? Washington Football Team is what they're called. Oh, that's right. We let the left wing pussy babies come up with some get butthurt about. Bro, you know the Indians don't really give a shit. By the way, the Native Americans, indigenous Native Americans, only gave a shit about that issue after the white people got all fucking riled up about it. That's my understanding. Peripherally again, like I don't have direct information, but like my understanding is that the Native American community in like the DC area were like, we don't really. I mean, I guess we're offended by the Redskins logo. I guess mostly white people though, from what I understand. Mostly white people are like, this cannot stand. Like, oh, thanks for being self-righteous for us. How about give us back a portion of our land? Keep the cartoon on your helmet. Couldn't give a fuck. How about give us a little bit of this land? I know I sit behind one at work. That's what it's like, dude, they couldn't be bothered. They're like, okay, cool. How about admit that you literally mass genocided our people and put us into a small little piece of land and said, this is yours now. We'll take the rest. Like, at least acknowledge that a little bit. All white people. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. JP, we're on the same page on that one, brother. Like, pretty much all white people going, we can't have this. Like, okay. Native Americans are like, bro, we're starving. I don't know, what do you want? Actually, they have their casinos, right? That's a generalization, but they got their casinos now, right? Everybody gets casino money. Yo, does Bo get casino money, JP? Also, does he know a place down there? Do you guys go to the casino? That's probably racist. I don't know if that's racist, but like, does he though? Does he catch casino money, Because I knew a couple of Native Americans up here that, like, they catch a check once a year or twice a year or something for casino money. Like, they get their percentage. It's not a huge check, but, like, it's a little bit of money. Like, hey, our casino's doing well. You're part of our tribe or whatever. Do you guys have casinos like that down there? No, he does not. Oh, that's a bummer, dude. We got some heavy casino traffic up here, like Native American casinos and stuff. And I've known a couple that have worked with us that they don't live on the resi. They, work, 9 to 5, or in our case, I think it was like 6 to 4 in the morning. But like back when I was working the pit crew shift, filling orders and shit, there was a handful of, one was half Native American, one was like, I'm 1/15, whatever the fuck, Cherokee or whatever. And he was like, yeah, I catch a check. He's like, showed us the check. He's like, yeah, I caught a check. Casino's doing good. I'm like, okay. By Walter Wetz, a former Blackfeet tribal chairman and past president of the National Congress of American Indians, was proposed. Oh, okay. So Native American came up with the helmet, or at least the picture on it. But the white people are outraged, Ty. You don't understand. The white people are outraged. But Ty, the white people are outraged. JP's back to pro wrestling. That's fun. You were having fun talking about Redskins. That sucks. You found a way around my Streamlabs, though. That's good. Congratulations to you. I can still do this, though. Ah, there we go. You're still playing teams, bro. I don't like that team shit. It's not helpful. It doesn't move us forward. You're better than that, JP. You're not that dumb. You know what I mean? I mean, if you want to trace that back to the fucking the congressman that put that fucking bill into place, or that put it onto the fucking floor, and that how much of that congressman's fucking pockets were filled by which companies, we can have that conversation. But when you leave it at just the Democrats, the Republicans, like, I can't have that. That thinking is entirely too narrow, and it's doesn't help us. Doesn't move us forward. That's just teams. That's team think nonsense, dude. I don't want that in here. Like, I don't want that in here. That's too, it's, that's too base. You know what I mean? Like, maybe that's me asking too much, but that might be me asking too much from a fucking, YouTube chat. But, like, I don't like that shit. That's elementary school, bro. Like, that's, girls have cooties. That's what that is, bro. No, I'm just anything where you play sides. Anything where you play sides, dude. I liked your conversation about the Redskins. I've liked a lot of what you're saying, bro. But like when you get team based, like that doesn't help us. Like that's I don't think that's helpful. I don't think that moves the conversation forward. Call me a censorist if you want to. I think that's what you're trying to imply, that I'm a censorist. Like, a more nuanced fucking position is all I'm asking for, bro. Maybe that's too much to ask. I don't think it is. I think you're a very intelligent person. It goes deeper than the Democrats, the Republicans. You know what I mean? Like, it's deeper than that. You know it's deeper than that. That's all I'm saying. Moving lyrics such as scalp 'em, swamp 'em, we will take 'em, big score. Okay. Wait, they had a fight song? My point, I guess, JP, with what you were saying about this side did this, like on all those points, the women cops and the da 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 da. When those bills got put into the fucking Senate or the Congress, or however the fuck it works, I'm not even that familiar. You're telling me not a single Republican voted on it? You're telling me just the Democrats voted on it? Not a single Republican put his fucking yay on that? You're saying that not a single Republican names on any one of the bills that passed that put those things into play? Is all I'm saying. Like, you're not looking, or either you're not looking deep enough, or you're just like ballparking it for the sake of the argument. But like, it's not that. There's far more nuance than that, bro. Is what I'm saying. I'm not saying it will. I'm just saying it's a better goal than let's make sure the other side gets their ass kicked. Let's make sure the other side gets their ass kicked this election? How is that any better than, hey, how do we find the middle? So everybody's working together. Guess what? Everybody worked together to pass all those bills you're so concerned about the Democrats passing. Because those don't get passed with just Democratic votes exclusively. There are at least a handful of Republicans on every one of those fucking bills you're talking about getting passed that you're so upset with. You think there wasn't a single Republican that voted yay on those? Pretty sure that can't happen. So, like, it's not a team sport, bro. We got to get past the team thing. Team thing doesn't help us. It doesn't do anything for us. I appreciate that that's how the system's set up, so it's not really a lot we can do on that. But, bro, That team think shit doesn't help us, bro. That doesn't help us. Well, the Democrats had the majority in the. Yeah, cool. That doesn't mean it was exactly those 50, whatever, one or two Democrats versus the 48. It just like doesn't ever break out down that simply. It just doesn't. I would be so surprised if that was actually the case. I'd love to know if that was actually the case. Where like exactly every single person on one side or the other exactly voted for their team. I don't think it ever works that way. I think that our political system is way more nuanced than that. That's all I'm saying. Like that team shit, that's elementary school shit. I refuse to believe that. I would love to see facts on that. I think there are certain Republicans that have their self interests align with Democratic needs, and vice versa on I think every issue. That's why I think it's complete lunacy that we all just it was a fucking like who's paying attention enough to like actually see if that's the case? Because I bet you money that's not the case. That's all I'm saying. They're not even playing a team game. Votes on Congress are very partisan. Very are always partisan. Because that's state to state. Some of those things don't work in certain states and work better in other states. Some places don't suffer that kind of nonsense, situational nonsense, not picking a side. Other states are like, hooray, finally our nonsense has passed, regardless of, Democrat and Republican. That's the point I'm making, if I'm making a point. And again, keep in mind, I don't even pay attention. I'm just rallying you two up. I have no idea. I'm working from a baby's perspective here, but like I don't think TeamSpeak helps us. That's my one thing. That's the one thing. Like that's not helpful. I don't think it's helpful. Well, it's the other side's fault. It like just dismisses the entire build up to the act. You know what I mean? When you can just go, well, they're the other side. They're dumb shits. Like, oh, cool. There's no further examination needed then. We'll just leave it there and move on. And they'll continue to be in complete control and winning. If we can take a real dissective look at it and a real honest dissection of the situation and the act and the bill and the legislation and whatever else it is you're upset about, if we can't really pull it apart, we can't really pull it apart when you just go, well, the other guys fucked it up. That makes it so easy to move past the fuckery. Do you get where I'm at? Like, that's where I'm having trouble. Like, it's so simple and so easy to move past the fuckery when you can just go, well, the other side's a bunch of idiots. Oh, cool. Now we don't get to, like, actually examine it because we've just solved that problem. Oh, they're just stupid. Oh, cool. Now we just leave the thinking over here then. We'll leave all the thinking and examination over there because they're dumb and we're smart. Got it. So base, bro. We're not better than that? If you really give a shit about it, you want to fucking chirp about it, I don't know. I don't know how we got here. All I know is I don't see. That's the problem. Anytime I start talking about masks and how I don't like it, I feel like it's a measure of control. It just turns wildly political. I guess that's probably because that fucking bullshit system is who serves. I rather. Oh my god! I got bugs. On my screen. Like ants. I don't know. I fucking left something. They've been eating on something around here. Cookie or something. Probably wouldn't if it didn't have any sugar in it. This team did this. This team did that. That's like, bro. Oh. Is that a moose? I don't know. I'll just fucking ramble for an hour about our political system and, you know, our country's policy on the COVID virus. And I have a fucking ninth grade education. Listen, take everything I say with a grain of salt. What do I know? I literally didn't get past the ninth grade. Okay, I've put boxes on shelves as a profession. Okay, I play video games all day because I'm hoping that maybe my love for video games can provide me a fucking outlet and a financial windfall at some point down the road that will get me out of moving heavy things my entire life. That's my whole existence, is moving heavy things. I'm not the motherfucker you should be asking any of these questions to. LOL, I've moved 3 kilometers in the whole time. Okay. Hell yeah. What's, oh, on the map? On your battlefield or breakpoint or whatever? Fucking wolves. If those get started, we're in trouble. If those guys see me, I'm fucked. Because those guys actually attack. And I don't have any weapon other than a fucking crossbow right now. I don't want to be over here. This is not the part of the map I want to be on. Yeah, that's why I have issues. That's like, I don't want to talk politics, and that's why I don't want to talk politics. Because, like, to even start a real conversation on politics, you have to accept the fucking framework that they've got our political system in right now. And I don't accept the framework. If you don't accept the framework, it's kind of hard to have an intelligent conversation about it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't accept Republican and Democrat. I think that's stupid, and that's fucking team think, and it's nonsense. All right, for example, Senate vote 224 in 2020 on the nomination PN 2252, Amy Coney Barrett of Indiana to be Justice of the U.S. Supreme Court. Voting yes, 52 Republicans. Voting no, 45 Democrats. And one and a Republican. You're making my point. And a Republican. A Republican said no. I mean, I get it. I get what you're saying, Ty. One Republican. So that's pretty partisan. I get what you're saying. And be honest, though, did it take you a while to find one that was that? It did, though. Like, when you're looking at those, Ty, was it difficult, or can you find me multiple examples? I'm not trying to be that guy, but, like, you had to search for that, right? Like, you had to search for that, is my point. So, they're not even playing team ball, would be my argument. Like, if you had to fucking literally search for that, I mean, you found a good example there. Only one person went outside of their party. But that's an exception. That's not the rule. Do you know what I mean? I can't believe that's the rule. I just don't believe it. 99% partisan. That's what I'm saying. Like, and that's a fucking great example. And I see what you're doing there. And you went deeper. And that's all I was really asking. So that's very interesting. But to use that one example, can you find me? I don't want to do that. I don't. Yeah, I mean, I kind of do, but I don't want to put you out. You don't need to spend your day doing that. But, like, can you find me 5 examples of that? Can you find me 10 examples of that? Or is that like that one time in the last 4 years where that happened? Do you know what I mean? Like, that's all I'm wondering. Like, was it easy to find that example? Or was that like, did you have to type in times when, you know what I mean? I don't think it's almost every time. I just do not believe that it's almost every time. Can you, off that search, Ty, can you find out how many times something like that has happened and what the percentage of that happening? There are multiple examples, but not every vote. There are many issues that are partisan and some are not. Okay. But what's the percentage of times where that happens, where it's literally damn near to the person? Because also keep in mind, like, 3 people didn't vote. Like, I'm doing the quick math on that. There's a couple people didn't vote, right? Yeah, because there's 2 people that didn't even vote. As I'm looking at that. Also, I hit that fucking wolf in the face. Did he not die? Did I not just shoot that wolf in the face? I shot that fucking wolf in the face, didn't I? Like, in the history of our political systems, there were 7 examples where the sides were fucking so perfectly aligned with each other, like with themselves, that like it was completely partisan. You know, da 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 da. Like, I wonder if that's a thing, or if it's like a certain amount of percent of the time. Like, what's I mean, how many things get passed? How many times do they have to vote? Obviously, like I'm sure there's a fuck ton of information to sift through on that. But my point is, like, at least sift through that much. I guess to my initial point, the whole like they're the bad guys, we're the good guys narrative. It's a lot of work. I had to go through each vote. It took about 20 votes to get there. Many issues like helping veterans got votes from both sides, unanimous passage, but party platform issues don't always vote for their part. Get split votes often. Well, this is what I'm saying, Ty. Like at the very least, Ty, like you went and looked at it and like, let me see if I could find an issue or a fucking example of them voting where like the team think wasn't or was clearly evident. Like you did the steps. You didn't just go, well, they're the bad guys. You know, Republicans are the bad guys, Democrats are the bad guys. You know, like you didn't just do that. You actually looked at it. Like that's my whole point. If we're going to have a discussion about it, and I'm not saying I want to have a discussion about it, I have no information to impart on this. I just have feelings, right? I'm lost in my feelings on this issue, on these issues rather. But like, if you're going to have that conversation, have a real conversation is all I'm saying. That surface level, they're the bad guys, we're the good guys shit, that I don't think that's helpful is all I'm saying. Yeah, so some of them just stay home if they've already know they've got it in the bag or they've already won or whatever. All I'm going off of is House of Cards. Listen, I'm a dummy, dude. All I'm going off is House of Cards, okay? But like, you get what I'm saying? My overall point is like, let's not do this. In my chat at least, I'd prefer if we didn't do this. You know, they're the bad guys, we're the good guys thing. That doesn't help anybody. That's some surface shit. That's just we're better than surface shit. Is all I'm saying. I guess if I'm saying anything, they're to a man. Everybody in that party's a bad guy, and these guys to a man. Everybody in their party's a good guy. Like it just no. It's not. It's just it's not that. You know what I mean? It's not that black and white. It's not that good and bad. It's not that red and blue. It's not that baby face and heel. It's just that's if I have any point to make, which I'm not sure I do. That's the only point I am making.
The fires that are being started by people, but the lightning strikes where it wants.
So why, as a country, are we still playing by those rules? If they're not playing by those rules, with the exception of certain issues, I guess is what I'm saying. Calling it peaceful protest. Yeah, well, I'm about 45 to an hour away from some of those peaceful protests, and honestly, that's just an apathy in the individual police department. It's not a statewide, as far as I'm to understand, and I'm pretty close to it. At least the Portland one and the one in Washington, the occupied zone. I haven't been paying that close attention. Bo actually had to put me onto it initially, but like I've spoken to people that are really involved in that way and like are really paying attention in that way. And from what I understand, that police chief down there by the occupied zone or whatever, that guy's a dud. He's just a fucking dud. By all reports, a dud of a human being. Like, he was not prepared for an Occupy situation. He was not prepared to be the bad guy. He was like, what do we, like, he was one of those, like, fucking sleeping in at his desk in the office in the middle of the day type sheriff type fucking police captain type guys. You know what I mean? Like, he was a fucking Dudley do-right. Like, he was like, so you can have these 2 blocks. Like, he just was not making good decisions. Like the people in place, like any other sheriff, any other police department, any other part of Washington would have been like, you can go fuck yourself with that idea. Like the whole, like, you can have these 3 streets. Like everybody around that area was like, why the fuck would you do that? Like locally, everybody's going, I mean, I'm sure the country was going, what the fuck's going on in Washington? But like, from what I understand, locally, they're going, Wait, why did? Oh my God, not so and so. Sheriff or police captain so and so. He's a fucking idiot. You know what I mean? So there was no confidence in that guy to control that situation off rip. So that could have a lot to do with why that went sideways. And to surface that and go, well, fucking Democratic state, fucking left leaning fucking pussy boy Washington, giving up full blocks to the fucking. No, that's one derp to derp police chief that couldn't get his fucking belt loop off of his fucking chair. You know what I mean? Like, oh Jesus, oh God. You know what I mean? Like, that's what that was. But if you don't look close enough at that situation, from what I understand, that's what that was. But if you don't look close enough at that situation, you just from the surface go, oh, it's the Democrats, they're idiots. Like, no, it's much more nuanced than that. Do you see the point I'm trying to you see the plane I'm trying to land? The mayor? Yeah, but any fucking police chief worth his salt would go, yeah, you can go fuck yourself. I'm not giving up large portions of my city. Again, to my point, derp to derp. Yes, sir, Mayor. Let me just get my belt loop off this chair and we'll figure out how to, okay. You know what I mean? The mayor shouldn't be making that call. That's what I'm saying. You guys are saying what I'm saying. So a Republican did this, a Democrat did this. Both sides were involved. You're making my point. Trump wants the National Guard. Bro, like we just need these, trust me, these are fucking hacky sacking nerd hippies, dude. They don't even know how to fire their guns. Just, bro, we got some card carrying type motherfuckers up here too, and they laugh at this idea of Occupy whatever the fuck, of the free state of whatever the fuck. They like the real gun toting fucking good old boys up here, because we have a whole side of our state that's good old boys. That's a generalization, but like for the most part, the farming side of Washington, the past the mountains farming east coast of Washington, they're all like, we'll fucking, bro. It was to give up the station. They took the blocks after the cops had no foothold left. Derp to derp. That's what I'm. You're right. That's what I'm saying. He's over there fucking hooked to his chair with his belt loop like a dum dum. He's just Barney Fife, bro. Like there's steps along the way that don't happen if there's a capable fucking. Is my point. I know what you're saying, Ty, but like, I get what you're saying, Ty. I get what you're saying. But that's again, you're generalizing just like JP's general. In fact, I gotta, yeah. If I'm removing JP's where he does that, I gotta remove yours. I can't have it. That's team think, bro. You guys gotta be so frustrated right now. You're like, but these are teams. Teams are doing these things. I'm like, ugh. I know what JP's saying right now. I wish they'd try that shit in Texas. Yeah, I'm sure. Just a giant fucking shootout. Be a giant fucking shootout. We're taking this police station over. They'd be like, yeah, sure you are, bud. Hold this bullet real quick. My point of contention and my thing being up here in Washington is they try that take over the police station shit anywhere but that police station. This thing is over in an afternoon. That's all I'm saying. Like, there's a uniquely fucking derp to derp police station at the core of this issue. It's like, however it got resolved, whoever let it fester, whoever the fuck finished it. Like, that's all well and good, and I get your point, and I see what you're saying there. I do. But, bro, please believe if that happened fucking 2 cities over. Trouble. Trouble. Trouble, trouble, trouble. You know what I'm saying? They picked the perfect spot. They swirlied the nerd. You get me? Like, they didn't grab the jock and drag him into the fucking bathroom to give him the swirly. You know what I'm saying? It's not indicative of the entire state, dude. Austin, Dallas, and Houston. They tried it in 3 places. Did it fail in 3 places? Uh. I wonder if they make a movie about that at some point. They probably will. All 3? Okay. All 3 fail. There you go. There you go. I wish I could crack that animal. I just can't. I want to see a movie. I want to see how they twist it. And I'm not saying a movie where they're the heroes. I'm not saying that. Although I think that the movie business is, I think a pretty safe generalization is the movie business is pretty left, right? If we want to talk about left and right, which I really don't. I don't like teams. I know it's a reality. Just keep putting your head in the sand, Nick. Like, there's obviously, this team and that team. Like, yeah. But like, if we stop acknowledging it, then they have to stop acknowledging it, because we're the motherfuckers that decide the teams. Do you know what I mean? I guess is where I'm at with it. Like, it's. I think they'd be hard pressed to play team ball if we didn't play team ball as the populace, as the voters. You know what I mean? Burn down the common man suffered to make a political statement. Yeah, they lost the plot immediately. Whatever good intention they thought they had going in, they lost it in like an afternoon. Like, it was fucking chaos in an afternoon. People shitting in the streets and all manners of So, like, I think, if you did the movie, they'd try and make the fucking occupiers the heroes. I don't know how you could pull that off, because I don't even know that much about the situation, but I know that they were definitely not the heroes. There's no hero ball there at all. But I think it would be hilarious. Bro, it would make the JPs of the world so mad. Oh my god, I almost want to see the movie, them trying to make the movie just so JP could range out. Oh, we'd have to do a live streaming of it with JP here. Just going, fucking, that's it, fucking. I'm sure it would make Ty mad too, probably, but I don't know those people. I'm not that invested in other people, so. But, yeah, bro, listen, Hollywood is going to spin it like a beautiful idea corrupted by the fucking system, like they would paint it in a way that, like, it would be gross. It would be hard to watch. Yeah, it was a fucking meme by the end of the day. It was like, bro, no more cops, 3 dead in the no more cop zone. It's like, yeah, that's what happens when you have no more cops. We will be expecting pedophiles. What does that mean? Wait, didn't Biden already win? Am I missing something? I thought he already won. You think more Epstein? To be clear, I'm probably coming off very left right now. I don't have a lean. Maybe I do have a lean, because the chest beating that the right seems to do a lot is kind of annoying to me. I mean, the left beats their chest too, I guess. Both sides, I don't know. I don't think I have a team. Maybe I have a team. Without realizing I have a team, maybe I have a team. I like the idea of people owning guns, so that's right? I like the idea of abortion, so that's left, right? I like the... I'm trying to think. What are the key issues? I'd love to fucking put it out there right now, since we're having this fucking long-form conversation. I'd like to make it very clear where I'm at. Maybe you guys can help me decide what team I'm on, because I'm not going to be on a team. How about this un-American news headline? Let's see it. Let's hear it. I like the free land. I like the, I like some of the, you know, I like parks and recreation. I like national forests. I like them not getting fracked. So I guess maybe that makes me left. Does that make me left? They are recounting Trump's cringe voter fraud. Okay. That's a headline? Wait, cringe is part of the headline? Huh. I like more police force. Not less police force. So I like that. I think left-wing D's and never Trump R's appeal Friday for help in compiling a list of Trump voters that could be held accountable for supporting Trump after the election. Huh. Well, that's gross. Yeah, you nailed it. That's something I don't like that. That's gross. Like people are headhunting people that may or may not have followed their fucking team. That's gross. We want people that don't follow their team. We want people that are independent thinkers. Like, we don't want team think, dude. If we don't want... I don't want team think, anyways. Like, personally, I don't want team think. Yeah, I want smaller government, less government influence in my day-to-day. I want guns. I like guns. I don't personally own guns, but I like the idea that we have guns. I don't think we should be unarmed. I'm trying to think of like right-leaning stuff that I like. But I admittedly I have a lot of left-leaning stuff too, though. I think environment's a big one for me. Like I think we're fucking... That is so... I agree. That's some communist shit. So is masks. That's kind of where this all started for me. So is masks, in my personal opinion. Masks is some, like, for the betterment of others, you will do this. Like, no, go fuck yourself. It's not my job to keep others... You know what I mean? Like, I'm not living in service of others. That's fucking stupid. That's not what I'm about, dude. That's some communist Russia bullshit. I'm not a team player. And I'm fine with that. I'm not a team player. I'm not sacrificing my life for somebody else. That's fucking dumb. Unless they're a direct family. And like I said, I don't have any grown-up. I don't have any old people to be worried about. So maybe that makes it easier for me to take that position. But my grandma... That fucking scare doesn't work on me. I don't have any grandparents. My parents are pretty fucking old, but they're also smart enough to not hang around. Like, I've seen them like once or twice since the thing popped off. They're just like, let's not take any chances. Love you. We can do this over the phone, you know? Or rather, over DMs on the Instagram. So we don't have to see each other every day. Love's still there. In fact, I think they came in and visited Greg the week after he had COVID. They weren't even worried about it. They're like fucking late 60s. They're like, whatever, dude. It doesn't scare them at all. Grey Wolf. Interesting. I don't know. This has been a very interesting conversation, bro. Yeah, I would love to take the quiz. Please, Ty. Thank you. That's what I needed, because I don't know all the points. I know where I would stand on them. I can make a knee-jerk, like... And by the way, before we start the quiz, I reserve the right to change my opinion on any of these topics or any of these points or positions or, whatever the fucks at any time because that is also my right as an American. Like, once this is out there, I want motherfuckers to know that at any point I can change my tune when presented with new information because that's the beauty of fucking free speech and free will. Go ahead, Ty. Whenever you're ready, bud. Do you think you're liberal, conservative, or in between? That's a fucking interesting one. I would probably say conservative. Although, I think the eco shit I'm invested in or interested in, like the environment shit, will probably put me on the liberal side. I don't know what the difference between liberal and conservative, to be completely honest with you. Probably conservative. I'd say conservative. Let's go conservative just for now. Because at the end of the day, go to work. That kumbaya shit doesn't get you anywhere. And I think that's a liberal idea, right? A pretty heavily liberal idea is the kumbaya, bro. Let's commune and work together. Like, fuck off, dude. Get out of my yard. Conservative, right? Or am I wrong on that? Is that an oversimplification? Did I just overly simplify those two sides of it? I don't know. No, not the fucking hog call. So let's put conservative for the first one. Hippie shit. Yeah, like I like hippie shit as an idea, but like in its practical application day to day, they don't get shit done. I need to get shit done. Like I also have, as much as I agree with their like kumbaya nature, let's take a minute and reflect and enjoy each other's company type of fucking mentality. Like end of the day, go to work. You know what I mean? So like both. It's weird because like I like hippie shit as an idea, as a principle. Let's all love each other and fucking da 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 da. Sure, all great until it's like, hey, bills. It's time to pay bills. Your frisbee skills aren't helping us. You know what I mean? Like, so there's that. It's both sides. I don't know. Yeah, you can't pay your light bill with hugs. You know what I mean? Like, what are we doing? Which is best? Capitalism with a hint of socialism, completely free market. Well, none of those are possible. I guess. Which capitalism? The one that we're currently trying to do, which is wildly perverted bullshit capitalism, or capitalism in its purest form, like some John Galt, who is John Galt, and Atlas Shrugged type capitalism. Oh, okay, sorry. I have to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. 1 second. or four. I'd rather that small businesses are supported and that there be economy diversity so everyone can have prosperity. No, I don't believe this. Small businesses should be propped up by fucking. That's what you're describing in four is basically two, isn't it? Because I don't need a small business that can't survive on its own to be propped up by some government that like thinks the idea of small business is cute. Like no, fucking survival of the fittest. You don't get better, you don't get stronger, you don't get more innovative when you fucking bolster an not bolster. What's the word I'm looking for? When you fucking coddle apathy in businesses that aren't successful. I don't like it. So no, fuck four. Four makes me angry a little bit. I don't like four. Four pisses me the fuck off. No, if you're a weak bitch business, you deserve to go under. I don't give a fuck if you're a mom and pop. I don't give a fuck if we've been around for 60 years. We'll innovate, do something different, because it's been 60 years and you've not changed at all, and now you're not surviving anymore, and that's your fault. So I guess capitalism, number one, or a completely free market. Completely free market. I like completely free market. Three. Let's go three. I'm going three. I don't think anybody should be saving anybody. If your fucking business is failing, that's your fault. Handouts don't help people. That's feed a fish. Like, that's give a man a fish. I don't like give a man a fish. I like teach a man to fish. So that's socialism, though, if you teach a man to fish, right? By definition, isn't that like fucking, let me give you a handout and show you how to do this and like walk you through it and fucking look at the sock puppet, look at the sock puppet. Like, but no, I think three. Yeah, three. I want three. Survival of the fittest. I want three. Because the market will dictate, you know, the market will course correct. I'm of the opinion the market will course correct. Three. I want three. Yeah. Truth. Like I don't need that shit. I mean, listen. I'm in a fucking. I'm attempting a small business right now, like streaming myself on the intraweb. Like I'm trying to find some, you know, version of, and I want it to be fair. I don't want anybody getting a handout. Even playing field, dude, because I will survive and I will fucking thrive on hard work and effort. And that's it. You know what I mean? When I get there, I don't want to feel compromised and or beholden to anybody. I want it to be my fucking journey and my fucking challenge and my championship and my fucking win. You know what I mean? I'm far too selfish for any other form of, what do you call it? Capitalism or government or which is best? Capitalism. Completely free market. Yeah, completely free. What schools should be publicly funded? Through 4 years of college, through university and vocational. Through high school. I don't think college should be funded. Ooh, here's the problem. Through university and vocational, I would like to say high school and a vocational if you want it. If you want to fucking learn about a trade, I think that should be part of high school curriculum. But that, I guess, is a different question. That's me twisting the question. But like, I think through high school. But then also, I think a vocation, like, right, JPs? Yeah, a vocation should be like tail end of high school. Like, yo, if you're fucking, I remember being 3 years into, I mean, granted, still in the ninth grade, but like 3 years into high school, watching people around me struggle with the idea of like, well, what do we do next? Like, what if I'm not the college guy? What if I'm not, you know what I mean? Like, what if I have no prospects in that arena? Like, I shouldn't have any fucking, like, I saw a lot of lost people. I hung out with the burnouts, admittedly. But, like, I saw a lot of people with that look in their eyes, like, what the fuck are we doing next, guys? I don't know what the fuck. And I think some form of vocational training at the end of your senior year of high school, when everybody's checked the fuck out anyways, would be very fucking, very beneficial to a large percentage of the country. Some form of vocational training would be really fucking dope. So, like, number two, but with some vocational on there. Between other countries to stop growing violent powers. Yes. Yes. Because you cut down the weed when it's small, so that it doesn't grow big enough that where you need a bigger pair of scissors. Although we do have the biggest pair of scissors. So, like, I believe in preemptive But whose version? God, I gotta believe in our, yeah, I don't. Yeah, I think. God, that's a tough one. No, yeah, yeah. Vocational, as in like mechanical, welding, fucking woodwork, wood smithing or whatever. Like in the woods, like chopping trees or like garbage man or some sort of like those type of things. Because some people might have an inclination to those kinds of pursuits that they didn't even realize they had. And they shouldn't be made to feel shitty about it. Like, oh, you want to be a garbage man? But like, dude, if it's part of your school's curriculum, and at the end of the year you get to choose between one of these, jobs, like quote unquote low end, like vocational jobs, like people would take that on, and some people wouldn't take it seriously, but other people would find their fucking mojo in those jobs and be like, wow, I didn't even fucking realize this was an avenue I could pursue. I really enjoy this. The money's good, and the da-da-da. Stop Hitler. Yeah, I have you down for yes. I want to intervene. Because I gotta believe that part of our country still runs pretty well. The intelligence community. That part of our fucking society, our government. Because they have all the dirty secrets and they don't let anybody push them around. I've gotta believe. This idea that they have oversight from the elected officials is fucking folly. It's a joke. Because every one of those elected officials has dirt. And the CIAs and the FBIs and the whatevers have that dirt. So they don't let anybody tell them what to do. So I think they're uncompromised and they make the right decision most of the time. With the information they have. I refuse to believe that they've been fucking compromised. That's the one part of our government I have faith in, ironically enough, is the sneaky spy boys with the CIA and the FBIs and the, those motherfuckers. Those motherfuckers I have the most confidence in. Other than maybe our military. But even our military, like, those are just good old boys. A lot of the fucking entry-level military officers and soldiers love them, 100% faith in them. But the people above them, in some situations, isn't exactly always 100% an executive order by a president ever okay? Yes, always. Yes, 100% of the time, it's okay. That's the job. That's what we've hired them to do, good or bad. That is the only part of our presidential system that makes any sense to me. Is we have a guy, we've decided that's a motherfucker that if push comes to shove, he does the pushing of the button, that does the shoving of our epic military force onto the whatever the fuck, So yeah, that is the one part that makes sense to me about our fucking president. Like, I never thought one person should be in charge of everybody, but I do think one person should be in charge of that button. Because if you do that button by committee, it's a fucking shit show. So yes, 100% yes. This is really fun. This is taking a lot out of Ty with the typing and this stuff. I appreciate you doing this, Ty. I know this is like a, it's kind of a long form situation. This is like you said, there's like 20 something questions. This is very fun though. How many questions in are we? 3? 4? Would be accepted to serve in the military. Yes. But we shouldn't be paying for their medicine. Well, we pay for every soldier's medicine. Let me ask you this. If a soldier has diabetes or asthma, well, actually, a lot of cases, they'd be excluded for that, right? But if they have like a pre-existing non-exclusive, like it doesn't, if it's something that they have, like there's a lot of soldiers that have something that like gluten allergy or whatever the fuck the case may be, we don't exclude them. If we're not excluding them for it completely, like say asthma, like a really bad asthma, you're not making it out of boot, right? You're not like making it into the military. But if you made it into the military with those things in place, transgender included, then yes, we should be paying for it. I think they should be in. I think everyone should be allowed to serve. I don't give a fuck what your he, she, z, zer, them is. Absolutely, you should be allowed to serve. And yeah, we can pay for the medicine. I personally think we should pay for the medicine. I think on this one, me and JP might have done this. JP, did we just do this? We just did this, huh? Oh, the military should not pay for their sex change. If it's pre-existing, yes. If they want it done while they're in service, no. But I mean, you're twisting the question because that. Yes, but we shouldn't be paying for their medicine. See, I don't. No, I want yes. Number one, I'm number one on that. Yes. I think they're saying if you think they're saying, I'm listen. They're saying once you have the sex change, from what I understand, there's medicine involved in keeping it. Otherwise, you revert or whatever the fuck, right? So, like, if their sex changed already and they've entered into the military, yes, it's part of the fucking. We should be paying for those pills. We're paying for them anyways with whatever money we pay them as military officers or personnel. Either way, we're paying for them. That's like, oh, but we shouldn't pay for their medicine. You're already paying for the medicine. If they're in the military, then you're paying for the medicine. It's the med they have to take. Yeah. And I only know that from watching The Real World, where there's a transgender girl on The Real World. And someone was fucking around in her room and was messing with her medicine. She got fucking furious. She got guy pissed. Like, she got dude pissed. Because she's like, this medicine helps me stay the real human I'm supposed to be or whatever. And I was like, oh, Jesus, she's getting fucking fired up. But so apparently they have medicine that's like, they'll always have to take post-op that like keeps them where they need to be. I'm one. Yes. Because I think you're twisting that. I mean, if you typed it out exactly how the question is typed out, then I think you're printing a little bit of your own stuff on that one time, maybe. I don't know. I don't want to take a shot. I'm not trying to take a shot at you, but I feel like you might be imprinting some of your own stuff on that one. Because they're just talking about the medicine. There's medicine involved once you're post-op, there's a medicine regimen that you have to take. So, assuming it's post-op, because that's what it says, the transgender. If they're transgender going into the military, there's medicine they'll need to take regardless of boot camp or wherever they're stationed that they'll need to, What's up, Ghost Duck? How's it going, buddy? Ghost Duck's probably like, what the fuck? What the fuck is going on in here? I'm taking a quiz to see what side of the political system I land on. Yeah, that's exactly it, JP. That's all that question says to me, but I don't know. I'm 100% for a woman's right to choose. 100%. 100%. The same way I wouldn't want anybody telling me what the fuck I'm gonna do, what I should do with my body. I don't think anybody should be telling a woman what they should be doing with theirs. 100%. 100% on a woman's right to choose. Kind of the same thing with the transgender. Like, I don't think I should have anything. I don't think I should have any input on what somebody does to their body, within reason. Which I feel like I want to be a lady. Okay, cool. Be a lady. It doesn't affect me in any way. Although I guess you could make a case for tax dollars paying for that medicine while they're in service. I guess, but I don't know how it can't be expensive enough for it to mean anything to me. So. I am for abortion. I am for abortions. Okay. That feels weird to say, but like I am, though. 100%. What about third trimester abortion? One of the choices involves OT. Yeah, I'm open to that as well. I think if it comes out and you don't like the look of it, you should be able to stomp on its head. I'm for 10th month abortions. Pretty good, although I just recently bought a laundromat by an apartment, which has been pretty good, pays well. But I feel bad that since it's mine, I don't think it's fair that people. Wait, what? That question just pushed you far left. Which one did? Which question? The abortion one? You think? The Republican people are all about saving all the babies. I know that. That people have to pay to wash their own clothes, so I'll probably pull some plugs and install an actual washer and dryer so people don't have to pay. Interesting. Right on, Ghost. That's cool. You bought a laundromat, though. That's kind of cool. Which of these is close to what you believe about... Okay, interesting. Which of these is the closest to what you believe about contraception? I'm waiting for it. 1, 2, or 3 for I. 1 against, 2 or 3 for I. Uh-oh. I'm already confused. 3 for including abortion pill. 3. I want to include the abortion pill. The morning after, as part of like a Planned Parenthood type of a vibe, if a girl like had unprotected sex and she's regretting it the next day and she wants to go get the pill at a Planned Parenthood or whatever, I'm open to that. Well, 4, it's not I think 4 and 3 are the same thing, aren't they? It's not the government's place to decide. Yeah. Wait, are Planned Parenthoods ran by the government? I thought they were nonprofits, like that were like privately funded. There's a nuance to that question that's interesting. Wait, are Planned Parenthoods government ran? That kind of is the point, isn't it? That's where I'm getting stuck. By the way, welcome everybody. We're having a really intense conversation. We're trying to figure out where Thunder Nick lands politically, because I've never picked a side, but I have strong beliefs on a lot of the key issues. So what my boy Ty Camden's doing right now is he's got a quiz he's found on the intro web, and he's typing into the chat, government money, I think. Oh, it does? Okay, well then, I guess 3? I think the government should be required to make sure women can safely dispose of unwanted children. Maybe that saying it that way is like, that's how I feel though. Like saying it that way seems a little uncouth, but like, I believe in Oregon it's privately funded. Is it? Okay. Interesting. So it depends, state to state. But Alabama, government ran. Got you. Locking you on 3. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah. Because like I think the government should. It's a wellness issue. Because what if the girl? I mean, listen, we always go to the extremes. What if the girl was raped? But like, what if the girl doesn't want the child and has a pre-existing medical condition that will prevent her from surviving taking a child to full term? Like, she should just be sacrificing her life for her unborn child. Like, not everyone's Jesus or not everyone's Mary or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, what are we doing here? Wait, did that happen in the Bible? I'm not sure. Do you support the death penalty? Yes. 100%. In fact, I think we should kill quite a few more criminals. I think we should have a lot less motherfuckers living life sentence, like living off of, in some cases the government, although some are privately owned, but they take money from the government. Okay, see, prisoning Americans is a fucking business now. Like, people make millions of dollars in private prisons. So yeah, I think we should be killing a lot more of these motherfuckers and let a lot less of them live 70 years off of everybody else's hard work. So yeah. Yes, they do. You can drop a child off up to 16 years of age at any fire department. No questions asked. Hell yeah. Perfect. But no, I think we should be killing a lot more people. And housing and feeding and clothing and taking care of a lot less. Rightfully convicted. There's always a gray area there. But what about the wrongfully convicted? If you kill them and they didn't actually do it. Yeah, that happens in everything, What if you're driving down the street and you accidentally didn't see the light change and you hit somebody? Like, come on. What should be legal? 1, marijuana and hemp. 2, victimless crimes like drug use in general. 3, marijuana for medicinal purposes and hemp for non-food purposes like making rope. All of the above. Literally everything that has to do with cannabis should be legal. 100% legal. I also believe, like Oregon, that crystal meth, heroin, every drug should be legal. The prisons should be for people that actually do something harmful. But they sell the children. Like, yeah, well, those are stupid kids. I don't know what to tell you. I 100% believe in legalizing all drugs. Literally all drugs. Why? Because this fucking world is overpopulated. And you know who we should get rid of? A lot of these dopers. And you know how you get rid of a doper? You give them dope. You give them dope. Because they're stupid enough to take it every day till it kills them. One less stupid doper in the world. If you can't stop at 3 drinks, you don't deserve to stick around. Because 3 implies only legal medically. Oh yeah, I want 1. 2, victimless crimes like drug use in general. I want all the drugs. Most wrongfully convicted criminals don't get the death penalty. Well, maybe not 1 in a million. It does happen. Yeah, it happens, but not enough for it to be like, yeah. Lord, the next one is long. Give us all the drugs. Like, give us all the drugs. And then the dum-dums that don't know how to control themselves with their fucking barbiturates or their fucking, stimulants or whatever the fuck can weed themselves out. Like the stupid, dumb idiots that they are. Legalize all the drugs. That's how we get the fucking useless, drug-addled fucking fuckboys out of our goddamn society, dude. You're too weak to say no. Then you're too weak to survive in this world anyways. We're doing you a favor. Go ahead and check out now, dude. Punch your own card, you stupid idiots. Easy for me to say. I've had some drug issues. I've had some booze issues. I've had some fucking substance abuse issues. You know what? I pulled myself up by my... this is going to come off really shitty. I pulled myself up by my bootstraps, though. And made better of myself. Post. This idea that people are going away for fucking joints. You know what I mean? Like, what are we doing? Sometimes fucking fishnets catch dolphins. You know what I mean? Like, what are we doing? There's some truly amazing fucking people that like a little bit of drugs and can control themselves while they're fucking with a little bit of drugs. Not everybody's a tuna. You know what I'm saying? When you just grab up all the tunas, sometimes you grab a dolphin or two. We need those dolphins. Those dolphins are dope. Those dolphins swim next to the boat. Those dolphins have the fucking complex language. Some dopers, some druggies have fucking incredible minds that are expanded by said drugs and come up with all kinds of ingenuity and crazy fucking dope. Ingenuity, not a word. Ingenious new fucking ideas and crazy new concepts and ideas and lines of thought and inventions and whatever else. Lot of good music made by motherfuckers on drugs. Drugs are good. They're only bad for people who are too weak to use them correctly. The government should not subsidize any particular form of energy over any another or have any control over energy. I think I agree. The government should not subsidize any particular form of energy. We should rapidly be switching to cleaner, renewable energy sources locally and away from nuclear and fossil. Agreed. 2. I like 2 already. I mean, I don't know what the other ones are, but I like 2 a lot. The government should not interfere with the development of alternative energy sources, and the Department of Energy should be abolished. I agree with that. Department of Energy is nonsense. The Department of Energy and subsidies are important, and we should be drilling domestically. No. Harvesting more coal. No. I'm on team 2, I think. Number 2. I'm on number 2. I don't know how these other ones are going to go, but it is necessary, but we should endorse or support alternatives to oil and coal. No, number 2. We should be number 2. This is where my left shows a little bit. JP's going, this fucking idiot. This is where my left shows a little bit. All of these have their points, so it's too complicated to decide. No, it's not too complicated to decide. We're fucking literally gutting our world, and we're fucking standing on it. It's stupid. Number 2. Choose your fate. Number 2, all day. Team 6 all the way. Ghost X on Team 6 all the way. Hard left. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But, like, that's how I feel. Listen, I'm a complex motherfucker. I am all the way in on renewable energies and fuck fossil fuels. I don't think cars should be a thing. Fuck cars. I think community, small government, fucking kumbaya. I'm number 2 all day long. Number 2. No, that's the Ty. That is the easiest question you've asked so far. That's not a hard question for me at all. Number 2, obviously. As most of you guys know that follow the channel for any amount of time, I don't drive. And that's partially because I don't need to put that out there. We got enough fucking cars on the road. My life would not change at all if everybody in the world stopped driving. Actually, it would change a lot because how the fuck do you get the stuff to the stores, right? But right, I'm not an idiot. Okay, sorry, I should rephrase. But I do think we need to take a step back from that stuff. It's gonna fucking destroy us. What's up, Deadly Psycho? How's it going, buddy? Yo! Dude, we're doing a quiz right now to find out what side of the political landscape I'm on. It's been very, very enlightening. I'm on team 2, bro. JP, I'm on team 2, bro. You know I'm on team 2. What do you feel about the Constitution? It's a living document that can be amended. No, it can be, but it should be interpreted literally. It can be amended. It shouldn't be amended at all. Don't fuck with it. It shouldn't be amended, but it should also be considered a historical document, not a fucking literal. Let's apply it to our today document because it was fucking written in a time when the motherfuckers had horses and carriages. Let's put everything in perspective. We shouldn't hang Kevin Hart out for a tweet he tweeted fucking 20 years ago. We shouldn't be living our lives based off a fucking document written when motherfuckers use feathers to write shit down. So, I don't know. Not amended, but put to the side, appreciated, and revered for the beautiful document that it was as the foundation of our country, but we should have a new document. How we decide on what's on that new document, God, would be chaos. I appreciate that. But, living our lives by some 1900 or some 1800 shit is dumb. It's a living document that can be amended or interpreted in light of our modern times. Okay, I guess number 1 sounds the best. It can be amended but should be interpreted literally. I guess number 1. That's tough. That's a tough question. That one's way hard. I don't like that one. I don't like either of the choices there, but I guess I would go 1. I mean, only because 1 has the in light of our modern times. Because, we should consider that, most of that shit does not apply now. Technology has made a lot of that, a lot of those core ideas, in principle, yeah. But, we have, yeah. I don't like them fucking with the, I don't know. I don't know. How do you hold on to the past and revere the past without being a prisoner of it? You know what I mean? It's tough. That one's really tough for me. I don't like that one. That question pisses me off, Ty. Damn you. I don't like that question. I don't know why. Next question has 4 choices. Jesus. Okay. Woo-wee. Yeah, Ghost, you're telling me, brother. There's 29 questions in this thing. I don't know what question we're on. But at the end of this, I'm going to know what side of the political landscape I'm on. So that's good. Because, we all have to have our team. Should there be a universal basic income for all adults? No. 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 We have enough lazy people. Absolutely not. Go to work. Go to work. Best thing that ever happened to me is I entered the workforce. It was character building. I was a fucking marshmallowy little bitch of a boy before I became a gainfully employed American. Like, the best thing you could do is put people to work. Only a very small amount, like the already existing tax refund. No, not even that. No, go to work. No welfare. None at all. No welfare. Get the fuck out of here. No free lunch. Three, without even thinking about it. 3. Ty, you don't even have to type 4. I mean, do it because I know you're Ty and you're going to give me the options no matter what, but like 3. All day 3. Three, absolutely not. No free lunch. Fuck that shit. Go to work. Get a job. Michael Jordan said it to Charles Barkley once. I saw a meme yesterday on Instagram. I follow a lot of basketball players, so I saw a little meme or whatever, a GIF, and Charles Barkley in a quote said he was walking walking with Michael Jordan once, and a homeless guy asked him for money, and Charles Barkley went to give him money, and Michael Jordan stopped him, put his arm down. He goes, "What are you doing?" He goes, "Come on, man. He's homeless." He goes, "Dude, if he can say, hey, can I borrow some change? He can say, hey, welcome to McDonald's. What can I get you? Don't give that man any money." I was like, "Ooh, let's go, Michael Jordan. You're absolutely fucking right. If you can make it to the goddamn fucking government building that you get your welfare check from, then you can make it to a goddamn job. Go get a job. Go work. Lazy fucking layabouts. Get a fucking job. Contribute. No free lunches, dude. Fuck free lunches." That's a hard stance for me. Like, that's an easy one for me. Absolutely no free lunch. Earn it. Do the work. No handouts, dude. Okay. Now I'm gonna go for it. You're gonna go for it. It's not possible for it to make a dent, but if it becomes possible, I might be for it. Okay. Well, hey, to each their own, Ghost. And listen. You choose what you want to choose. I'll choose what I want to choose. You know what I mean? Like, we can still be homies. It's just choose one. 4 choices. Okay, got it. Can I get across this river at some point or what? Not really. Okay, so I gotta go around it. You know, all this started with you not getting a PlayStation 5. Yeah, it did. I know, JP. Because if I had a PlayStation 5, I'd be playing 2K right now. We'd be talking basketball. So much happened in free agency today, the last couple of days. Rondo went to Atlanta after winning a championship. Like, what the fuck? Damn you, PlayStation. Preach. I'm saying, bro. What the fuck is that? Is that a beaver? Oh, that's a wolf. Okay, I was going to say, is that a beaver? Fucking huge-ass beaver, dude. I can't hit this. Corporations should pay a higher percentage of income taxes than citizens. Yes. High income taxes should get tax breaks and loopholes so that they have more money to hire more people. This is going to be complex, I can tell. This is going to be a complex one, I can already tell. No one should pay income tax. Ooh, there we go. No, I'll pay my part. I don't give a shit. Serge Ibaka to the Pelicans? I know, right? Or no, not to the Pelicans. No, Serge Ibaka went to the Clippers, from what I understand, Ghost. Some variation of a flat tax should be available for tax reform across the board. I think number 1, corporations should pay a higher percentage of income taxes than citizens. I'm on team number 1. Just because that's a really complex issue, and I feel like number 1 is the closest to how we have it now, maybe. I don't know. Or maybe we're a number 2 society now. I don't know. But, Ghost Text delete his own messages. You don't have to delete your own okay. You're right. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he went to the Clippers. Steven Adams went to the Pelicans. What the fuck is that? Number 1, Ty. Number 1. I don't think none of us should have to pay taxes. I'm not delusional. I know that those taxes do technically pay for a lot of shit. Like, they may not always go to the right place, but like in general, they're going somewhere. So like, I think we should pay taxes. I'm not one of those no taxes people. That's dumb. I'll pay my part. I'll do my part. I'll do my work. I'll fucking go to work. I'll pay my, Streamlabs delete my messages, man. Well, when you do a lot of exclamation points or a lot of capitals, it blocks it out, Ghost. That's my bad, bro. That's just a preset for the Streamlabs, dude. Ronald Reagan, Bill Clinton. Bro, honestly, I like Clinton just because the whole dick suck thing made it interesting. Reagan, on the other hand, like he started the war on drugs and he ignored AIDS, so he can go fuck himself. Reagan had a chance to take a real punch at AIDS before it became a big thing, and he fucking put his head in the sand, so he can go fuck himself. Bill Clinton, on the other hand, was getting blowies and fucking improving international relations. I like Bill Clinton, dude. That dude has a thirst for, or has a taste for thick women, and I fuck with that. I'm a fan of that. For that reason alone, Bill Clinton. Bill Clinton. Thank you very much. I'm really enjoying this quiz. I should do quizzes sometimes. There's got to be a page where I can do quizzes. Clinton was a savage. I'm saying, bro. I like his grind. Which of these two presidents did you like best? George W. Bush, Barack Obama. Yeah, Obama. Now we're just doing like Democrats versus Republicans, though. This is not, this is like, why didn't they just ask these questions and be like, you're a Democrat? Like, I'm not a Democrat, but like, I'm not a Republican either. I don't have a side, but like, I definitely like. That was Fauci's fault? Huh? Fair enough. That's beautiful that you know that, though. Like, it's like, well, stupid Republicans. You didn't even do that. It's Fauci's fault? Let me guess. Fauci's a Democrat, huh, JP? Is Fauci a Democrat? Is he on the other team, JP? Listen, I don't like Fauci at all because Fauci went on Rogan and said masks are a dumb idea, and then like a week later was like, oh, we're about masks? Okay. But everyone should wear masks. Yeah, that's the whole point, Ghost Duck. Well said. Did Reagan have thick bitches, though? Because he had no thick bitches, bro. So, there's that. Reagan is Big Pharma? Or, Fauci is. Fauci's Big Pharma? Yeah, 100%. 100%. 100%. You had a half a tit woman? What? Yeah, see, I don't fuck with Reagan, dude. I don't fuck with Reagan like that, dog. He had a chick with one tit? What? I mean, that's kind of cool, but like also. Yeah. Fuck. I knew I couldn't hit that from that range. It's too far away. There's Buffalo over there too, but I can't call in the Buffalo. I don't have a call for Buffalo. Which question? Which of these two presidents did you... Yeah, I saw that question. I already answered it. Barack Obama. Ooh, not sure. Ooh. You know what? I kind of want to say not sure. I liked Obama, though. I thought he was a good speaker. Not so much. I don't give a fuck about his policies. I don't really pay attention that much. But I like the idea of the black president. It seemed like the country as a whole got behind the idea of our first black president. I felt like there was some unification there. While policy-wise and Democrat, Republican, whatever wise, I know people were still kind of at odds about the decision, but it seemed like in general, people were like, yeah, it's time for a black president. While that's probably not the right reason to vote somebody in, like, well, he's black, he's the right color. Like, that seemed kind of dumb. When you think about it, really think about it, like the idea that the country seemed, I don't know, maybe just from where I was sitting, seemed pretty unified and like, it's time for that. Let's do that. I don't see your question. I can't see it, Ty. After Ghost Ducks, before the he is Big Pharma, Was there one between did Reagan have thick bitches? Because I can't see it. I can't see that one. The two presidents, George W. Bush, Barack Obama. Yeah, I chose Obama. Was there another question? Okay. No, I do not support a ban on Muslims. Not at all. No. Because every single religion has outliers. And to treat an entire religion and or entire people by the outliers of said people and or religion would be that's like outlawing Italians because the mob showed up in New York. You know what I mean? Like, what are we doing? Come on. No, I think like we are the land of the of opportunity, and we let everybody in. That shouldn't change. Everybody should be allowed to come in. All about open borders. Big fan of open borders. And that's a fucking founding tenet of this country. It's like we want the freedom to, you know, believe what we believe and, you know, practice whatever religion we want to practice and live free. That's all they're, for the most part. Not all of them, but most of them. That's all they're trying to do too. Yeah, is that Mafia game fun? I wanted to get it, but I don't want to buy anything on the PlayStation 4. Do you support the building of a wall? No, absolutely not. No, and the path to systems should be much easier. Number two. I think the Mexican food in this country could stand to get a lot better. And I appreciate it. I haven't been down near the Bible Belt down there in the south where JP's at, but because I'm certain it's 1,000 times better down there. But like the Mexican food up here in Washington, like the Hispanic food up here, could stand to get a whole hell of a lot better. And I think more Hispanics would help with that. So yeah, I'm a big fan of like no wall, and let more in. Let more in, please. 1, yes. 2, I believe in immigration reform, but there are better ways to achieve it. 3, no, and the path to 3. Number 3. All day number 3. Like I said, big fan of Hispanic food and their culture. And I also love that they run drugs and guns into our country as well. Because I think drugs and guns is what I'm kind of standing on. That's my platform so far, right? I mean, I've been pretty consistent on that. 3. No, and the path decision. 3. Got it, yeah. Got him. Still got him. Wow, I can't believe I just hit that shot. That was a shit shot, and I still hit him. At a place called El Dorado. Best Mexican food I've had. Yeah? In Idaho, huh? Interesting. Right on. I mean, you can find an okay Mexican spot up here. Okay, because there's been a lot of, like, from Cali up to Washington type shit. We have, some good Hispanic communities up here, but, like, in general, pretty subpar Hispanic food. And Hillary Clinton had both lost their primaries. Who would you have voted for? Bernie Sanders or Ted Cruz? Must choose one. Bernie. I would have voted for Bernie. Mostly because I don't know who Ted Cruz is. And Bernie's been on Rogan. I'll be honest, that's not an informed decision right there. I have to pick one. If I have to choose one, I guess I'd go Bernie just because I know who he is. You could show me a picture of Ted Cruz, I wouldn't know who he is. You know what I mean? So I guess just name recognition, I'll choose Bernie on that one. When a corporation, no, absolutely not. They should not bail it out. Texas Ted. Oh, the Texas Ted. I don't know. I don't know Ted Cruz. I just don't know him. He's not out there like that. I don't pay that close attention. You know what I mean? Like, so that's probably my bad. I'd probably like Ted. I don't know who he is. So I feel like I'd be remiss to like choose him when I couldn't even recognize him out of a lineup. You know? I've heard the name before, but So that's just where I'm at with that. I was like, I don't feel like I should probably choose him if I don't even know what he looks like. Ted had pedo ex. When a corporation loses a lot of money, should the government bail the company out? 1, yes. 2, no. Or 3, I don't like it, but sometimes it's necessary. 2, no. It's never necessary. Ted Cruz is hard right. Oh, is he? Okay. Well, then, yeah. I guess I'm a dem on that one, dude. A bit of a dem on that one, then, because like I don't know who he is. I've heard, like I said, heard the name, but I wouldn't be able to point him out in a lineup. And as far as like Christian hardcore, oh well, that fucking is a giant negative for me. Then I fucking that religion has done a lot of wrong in my life. So the whole thing about Bernie hasn't changed his stance since MLK. Like, that's not necessarily a good thing, though. That's like one of the things that people are always like, Bernie's been consistent. Like, but do you want to be consistent in the face of new evidence? I don't know if you do. That might just be like digging your heels in for no good reason in some situations. You know what I mean? Like, that's everybody acts like that's some sort of a, so he should be applauded for that. Like, no, I don't know if like not changing your mind in 40 fucking years, despite a lot of new evidence on a lot of different situations and a lot of different issues, I don't know if that should be a good thing. I don't know if we should be standing up and applauding for that, personally, but whatever. Do you believe we should preserve land? Yes. Public, national parks all day. Yes, 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 yes. 100%. I also believe hunting should be a thing and should be fucking, I'm a big believer in hunting as well. Although I don't. But yes, national parks, reserves. Bernie is a socialist. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I honestly, I told you, I don't like that question because I don't know the policies of either, and I only know Bernie Sanders. I don't even know who Ted Cruz is, so I'm going to go Bernie. But I don't like the idea that he hasn't changed his mind on issues in 40 years. I think that's kind of... Yeah, I get what you're saying. I get that point, Ghost, but at the same time, when confronted with new issues that affect the country and or new information on subjects that may or may not have been as fucking well explored 40 years ago, he's still like, well, it's what I believed back then, it's what I believe now. Like, that is concerning, equally concerning to me. But whatever, I didn't like that question, you know what I mean? Like, that one was tough for me because I don't know who Ted Cruz is, and I'm not necessarily a Bernie guy, but like, he's the only one I know out of the two people that they made me choose from. So it's the lesser of two evils question. Yeah, the fact that you're telling me Ted Cruz is like a big boy Christian and like very much hard right, like I think I might have some left leaning in my shit because like when I heard hard right and Christian, I was like, ooh, I probably won't like that guy. Do you believe that climate change and global warming exists? Yes, and we should act to reduce the threat. No, it's a threat by people that want global control. Number one, all day number one, Ty, all day number one. Big believer. I'm feeling like I'm probably leaning left here, aren't I, guys? Like, it feels like I'm leaning left on a lot of issues here. 3, it exists, and we should reduce pollution, but we shouldn't do it drastically because we could hurt the economy. We already shut down the economy, so we should definitely 1. The economy is already destroyed. We did that with the fucking fake pandemic, wear a mask bullshit. So, it's not fake. It's a real pandemic, but like our response to it is like it's going to end the world. It's not going to end the world. Let's not get ridiculous. So I'm of the opinion that 1 is the answer to that one, not 3. 3 is a nice measured choice. Like, let's take our steps, but let's not like fuck turn over the cart and like let's make sure the cart stays on the road. But like, no, I'm on team knock the cart the fuck off the road because the cart is what's ruining the road. I'm that guy. So I stand wholeheartedly behind 100%. Let's fuck that shit. Let's fuck some shit up and go eco crazy, bro. I want to run my stream off solar power. If there's a way for me to do that, fiscally way for me to do that, I would do it. 100%. Oh fuck. He's coming for me. He's having trouble. How you feeling, bitch? Load the fucking goddamn crossbow. Are you kidding me right now? I'm fucking. It's. Oh, fuck you. Lay down, bitch. I already hit you twice. To the hideout when the zombies come. I'll still come to the hideout. Bro, you're going to be the one that has the hideout, I think. Because aren't you guys the ones with the guns and the Jesus? I'm pretty sure you're where I'll have to go. Okay, here we go. Should genetically modified foods say so on the label? Yes. No, 3 hybridized foods should have to be put genes from bacteria and animal sources and vegetable matter should be. 1 yes. I'm on team yes for that one, I think. Although I'm sure there's some wild nuance to that argument on both sides that I'm not familiar with. That's one of those ones I'm having a tough. I have a tough time with that question just because I'm not super familiar with that issue. But I would say yes off rip. I want the information. Tell me the truth. You know what I mean? Like if it's lie to me, mislead me, hide something from you, or tell me the truth. I'm on team tell me the truth generally. So I think that's the safe answer to that one, Ty. I think is 1. Tell me the truth. Yes. Yes. Oh yeah. I'm a big believer in that one. We shouldn't be fucking pilfering old people for their fucking social security money. You know what I mean? Should there be caps on prices for prescription? Yes, 100% there should be caps. 100%. He's only got 33% battery. Bro, where did that buffalo go that cracked twice, dude? Where did that thing fucking go? Ah, there we go. Yeah, we shouldn't be bankrupting old people for the fucking means to live a comfortable end of their life. Like that seems very dirty to me. You know what I mean? Plus, the less money they have, the less money a big pharma has, the less money they have to fucking pollute the fucking political system you guys all hold so dear with their fucking generous donations and influence. You know? So, if we can cut back the money they make and help old people get the medicines they need to live comfortably and loosen the fucking death grip that they have on our political system, like there's like 3 reasons to do that. I love that question, and yes, we should definitely cap prescriptions. For healthcare, where doctors and pharmacists determine their own prices, individuals pay out of pocket. This one's going to be complex and interesting. This one's going to be very interesting. Free healthcare for all, single payer system where drug prices are regulated and taxes pay for doctors and hospital visits. Ooh, I kind of like free healthcare. I know there's some issues with free healthcare, but I kind of like it. I think I might go 2 on this one. Is there only 2 options, or is there like a third option? I think I might go 2 on this. I'm a free healthcare guy. That makes me left leaning again. I'm not keeping score of my left versus right, but I am a big fan of free healthcare. Okay, I'm going to go 2. I'm going 2 on that one. I know there's some nuance and there's some subtleties to that like I'm probably missing. I don't have all the information on that particular issue, but I like the idea of free healthcare, even if it costs tax dollars and shit. I don't think at the same time though, I'm a little I don't think doctors should go to like 20 years of school to end up being government employees. You know what I mean? Like that kind of bothers me on that level. I feel like all that hard work that a doctor goes through to get the fucking skills to provide, whatever the fuck for whoever the fuck. shouldn't be just like, and now you're a government employee. You know what I mean? Like, they should be paid out the ass for that, because that's a fucking sacrifice of like a god knows how many years of their life. Gaming Bad, what's up, buddy? Confirmed demo. All right. I don't know what that means. Oh, I'm a confirmed demo. Right, Democrat. Because I chose that one? Well, maybe. We're trying to figure it out right now. I'm taking a test. Ty's hit me with this test. It's 29 questions. I feel like I've been back and forth a little bit. We haven't gotten any guns stuff. I'm very much on the team guns, which would not be demo, right? That'd be very undemo. I'm very much for a free market. That's kind of undemo, isn't it? What is the best foreign policy? All right, here we go. 3 choices. All right, here we go. I mean, plug in your phone, JP. 33% battery. Plug in your phone. That's a pretty easy one. To show that we are capable of defending ourselves. Best foreign policy. To be polite but mind our own business. See, I like the first one. The first one sounds better to me already. 3, to spread goodwill, help support better infrastructure where we can, but stay out of conflicts that aren't our business. I like 1. I like that we fucking put our dicks out on the table. Like, bitch, we have the biggest and the baddest dick on the table. Just a reminder, we'll fuck your whole world up. Like, we should keep the rest of the world at bay with our fucking military force, because why else do we have it? We don't have the biggest and baddest military force on the known world for no reason. Like, we have that military force so we can fucking lay it out on the table, drop our dick on the table. Like, you fuck with us, problems if you fuck with us. I have no problem with the rest of the world being pissed at us. I have zero issue with the rest of the world being afraid of our military force. They should be. That's how we stay safe. Like, I'm not deluded enough to be like, let's all kumbaya with these third world countries. No, those third world countries have dictators. Those dictators only understand strength. And if we don't fucking hit them in the mouth with our fucking big fat fucking dick every once in a while, they don't learn their lesson. This is the only way they understand. It's too late for the gun question. You can't save your soul. Well, no. Tell me that's not a very Republican way to answer that military question. And that is legitimately how I feel. Should there be restrictions on purchasing a gun than there are now? The mentally balanced. See, I would go 3. Only a few to make sure the person is mentally balanced. I think there should be psychological checks. And I think there should be gun training before you're allowed to purchase one. I don't think a 30-day waiting period to check criminal records is the move. I think... I don't think we should have criminals with guns, but like at the same time, that seems like some antiquated nonsense. We should be a little more concerned with a motherfucking mental illness, what prescriptions someone's on. I think a doctor should be consulted, and I also think there's no place for a fucking 60-round drum on the bottom of your assault rifle for personal use in your home. Like, that's nonsense. But at the same time, it doesn't really affect me one way or the other. So, like, I'll be honest with you, I don't really give that. I don't stand too hard on that line. I don't give a fuck about the gun issues. A lot of people are like, assault rifles are murderers and family killers, and fucking we should get rid of them. Like, the government has assault rifles. Maybe we should have assault rifles too, just to keep it fair, just to keep it even. But I don't know. I'm kind of back and forth on that one. Jesus Christ. Okay. Hey, how you doing, bud? You all right? Motherfucker, Jesus. I whopped that guy. What the hell? That guy walked right up to me. So number 3 on that gun question. Do you support gay marriage? Yes, 100%. Number 1, yes. 100% gay marriage. 60 rounds, LOL. He thinks 60? Bro, whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying, JP. Like... I'm a hunter. You're a hunter? That's a fucking, like, 100-round clip on the bottom of your gun. You're a hunter? Get the fuck out of here. I mean, unless you're hunting pigs from a helicopter. There's, like, I have 150 for my AK. That's what I'm saying. Like, ridiculous. I think that's ridiculous personally, but as a practice, as a policy, I think you should be allowed to have that. Only because the military has way better than that. Do you know what I mean? So, like, if it comes to civil unrest and we have to turn this fucking goddamn card over, it's going to be hard to do that without our pitchforks. You know what I'm saying? Or if we have to storm the castle, it'll be hard to do without our pitchforks. I don't think we should be unarmed. Well, shotguns are plenty for home defense. They are. I agree with that. But that doesn't mean I think everybody should lose their guns and or get their fucking clips taken away or whatever else. Should corporations get tax breaks? I want to say no on that. Only for philanthropy or good works. Yeah, okay. You know what? Number two. Number two. That might make me left leaning a little bit, but like, number two. If they want to fucking, like, my work gives to Children's Hospital, and I'm so happy that they do that. While they were doing United Way and Children's Hospital, but then they realized United Way is a middleman for Children's Hospital, and like they're fucking taking their pound of flesh, and I was like, okay, get United Way the fuck out of there. But we deal directly with Children's Hospital. I'm glad that the company I work for does that. I'm like really happy that they do that. I think that's cool. I think if more companies could get like exemptions or whatever the fuck, tax breaks or whatever the fuck for doing that, I think more companies would, and I think that would be a good thing. I don't see the downside of that. So yeah. Number two. I have the results. You have the results. Let's go, Ty. What am I, bro? Is it bad? Do I have crabs? Six people watching. And it's not for the hunter. Okay. It's not, yeah, I'm not really hunting that much, to be honest with you. I'm very focused on these questions. I like these questions. A couple of them were pissing me off a little bit, but I like them. A couple of them were a little too complex, a little too nuanced for me. I'm not that smart. You know what I mean? All right. What do we got, Ty? Hit me with it. Give it to me straight. The political party that Thundernick is closest to is Green Party. What does that mean? Does that mean I'm the enemy? Oh, no. Wait, no, that's good, right? Because the Green Party, are they into the environment? You have syphilis. I have syphilis? Damn it! I mean, I'm Kumbaya, but you can have your guns. Is that Green Party? I was thinking, you were thinking Green Ghost? You were going to, I should have had people guess which one I was. All right, I most closely aligned with the Green Party. Okay. That doesn't mean anything to me. I don't even know what the Green Party is, but okay. AOC? Yuck. What does that mean? What does AOC mean? See, now you guys are like, oh. Part of most green policies, specifically environmentalism, nonviolence, social justice, participatory grassroots democracy, gender equality, LGBT, anti-war, anti-racism, and eco-socialism. Okay, I like anti-racism. I like the LBGTA and all that stuff. Although that should have some cues and stuff in there, shouldn't it? Anti-war. I'm not anti-war. Although I guess putting our dick on the table to other countries from time to time would prevent war. So I guess in that way I'm anti-war. Sure, the Green Party is generally seen as left-wing. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I guess I'm left then. But I'm not, though, because I don't give a fuck to be defined by left or right. I won't go into your fucking cubbyhole, but I guess I technically just went into your cubbyhole by taking that quiz. But, yeah. I have literally never voted, so I don't have a team. No one matches up perfectly, I was going to say. Yeah, because my gun stuff, my abortion stuff. Well, no, the abortion stuff probably makes sense. Have a good. Hey, thanks, Ty. I appreciate you, bro. That was really fun. Even though now I'm in a box, and I don't like being in a box. I don't know what to do with that information. I don't think that changes me at all. Maybe it changes people's opinion of me, but that's on you guys. It's entirely your call. But I feel pretty comfortable. I appreciate Ty doing that. That was a lot of typing for Ty. Alexander O. Cortez. Oh, I don't know who that is. I have no idea who that is. Nor will I Google who that is. Don't care to know. Like I said, not that invested in our political system as is. I'm waiting for an overhaul before I actually take it seriously and give a shit, you know? She's a gas. Okay. All right. Take your word for it. If you got mad at opinions, come on now. True. If you get mad at opinions, come on now. Yeah, true. Well, I mean, I think people like their teams, man. Teams are comfortable for people. It's dum proof. You know what I mean? Like, even the stupidest among us can be like, well, that's my team, that's their team. You know what I mean? AOC streamed Among Us once. Oh, she's great. I don't even really like Among Us that much, but that's awesome. She has a nice smile, but I'm afraid she's really crazy. Oh, okay. Oh, really scary. Okay. Interesting. Well. She put together the Green New Deal. All right. Yeah, our political system needs an entire overhaul. Overhaul the whole fucking thing. Once that happens, then I'll start giving a shit. I'm kind of over the hunting. I think I might switch to Battlefield right now. I'm already at 3 hours. That was fucking. That took a long. It took a long time to do all of that, bro. I'm almost out of coffee. I have the 1 K cup left. Out of my coffees, I'm almost out of coffee, dude. Like my donut shop box is empty, dude. I have no more K cups. By the way, shout out to Donut Shop, dude. That fucking shit is bomb. I don't know if you've had it. So good. This is a green box, so like you can't really see, but it's so good, dude. So good. It's my favorite one, man. It's way better than all the other ones. Come on. Let me out of there. Thank you. So the lady that basically I didn't even realize I was aligned with, turns out she plays video games. That's kind of cool. I'm into that. Or at least did for the whatever the fuck. That's kind of dope. That's as far as I'm thinking about it. Hey, that's kind of cool. Hey, she plays video games. That's kind of cool. All right, let's drop my last K cup. I got to do a grocery store run too today. I got so many things to do today. I'm gonna play a couple rounds of Battlefield here at the end, just because it's in the title. It would be wrong to not at least try to, you know. I've been working on my medic a little bit. I finally almost finished off my assault class. Like I got my carbine all the way up, so now I'm cracking fuckers with it. I mean, if I was a little more accurate, that'd probably be better, but. Merida. Oh, I like this one. I think I like this map. Pretty sure I like this map. I gotta take a piss. I'll be right back. I gotta take a piss. Let's go.
Eliminate all enemy forces.
That sounds really loud. That is really loud. It was good catching up, man, but I must go. Keep up the good. Hey, appreciate you, Ghost Duck. Thanks, buddy. Have a good rest of your day, my friend. Yeah, that was interesting. I guess I'm by their weird definition, a left-leaning, left-wing, something or other. So that's yeah, all right, cool, man. $15. $15 for what? This game? This game was cheap as fuck right now. There's a lot of influx of new players on this game right now. That's why I'm playing it. I've been playing this game a lot. I really like Battlefield right now because it's just a throwaway game. There's I don't have to think about it too much, you know? It's pretty easy. I didn't even notice that guy, so it was too late. You're 1 meter away, bro. Come on, dude. I'm right here in the bush. Are you kidding me? Look at him just sitting inside, not healing me. What a dick. Are you kidding me? Breakpoint. Oh, yeah, I'm not interested in it. I'm not spending money on the PlayStation 4 anymore, bro. Just not. I like how most of these fucking buildings don't actually crumble anymore, bro. Come on, dude. At that range, come on, dude. I mean, I wasn't hitting all my shots or anything by any stretch, but... There's a little too much shuck and jive to this map. I don't like this map, dude. At least not with this rifle. I probably should get my fucking machine gun out. Ah, there we are. Yeah, I was gonna say, eventually I'm gonna find somebody sitting still, and I'm gonna be able to bop them. That's eventually that happens. Oh, motherfucker. Damn it, they all pushed me in, dude. That's bullshit. I was doing so good. You see me bopping those guys? I thought for sure I was about to have to bop that guy right there. Come on, bro. I'm hitting these kids and they don't die. I mean, I'm not hitting them in the head or anything, but like I'm hitting them and they're not dying. Like fucking, they drop me 1,000 miles behind everything. It's like, good lord, man. I mean, I guess I get it. We all know I'm not a good shooter, right? We know this. So that's not news to anybody, dude. That, like, I'm not very good at shooting, right? But that's annoying. I was up on that ledge. I didn't see him. Oh, god damn it. Shotgun at point blank range. Of course. Those guys are just fucking speed running through the fucking alleyways. They're all running through the fucking village down there, dude. My fucking whole team's up here. Which means, like, they're gonna come up here soon. Which means I gotta fucking hold some sides here. Oh, fuck. Yeah, no, of course. What the fuck gun is that? How am I seeing guns from these people that I don't never even fucking seen, bro? Like, that's what I don't understand. Okay, hold on. Let me switch guns. Because I can't hit at the range with this one. So let me just do this guy real quick. And just hip fire these fucking dum-dums with the fucking... You know what I mean? not winning, but like, let me get a couple kills because I can't kill anything right now. I shredded one. Fuck, there's like 4 of them chasing me, bro. Trying to get down in there and fucking be about something in my life. These guys are just storming us, dude. Like, we're not even in a fucking position to win it ever, bro. I suck at this game, bro. I want to be better at this game. I feel like if I keep playing it, maybe. I don't know. They're not trying to heal me. Jesus Christ! The second I load it in, I gotta go to the bathroom. I've been going to the bathroom a lot today. happened? Did we win? No? Motherfucker. Alright. What's this gun? I don't even know what the fuck. Ow, dude. Ow, dude. Fuck, bro. Jesus, man. Ow, bro. Fucking. Brother, get a break here, bruh.
Grenade for them!
Oops, wrong button. No. I want to jump in this boat. Can I get in this boat? No? Why? Why won't it let me in that boat? Wow, there's like 9 of them there? Oh, sweet, an off-season NBA 2K game. What's up, bro? something like that, right? Bro, these fucking kids are fucking running and gunning. This is not fun. Like they're coding it. They're just like legitimately coding it. You know what I mean? Like they're playing it like COD. They're just charging in on everything. It's whatever. I mean, that's one way to do it. Like push us. But like the reason why I like Battlefield is because sometimes some of the maps are set up in a way where like it's more strategic. These motherfuckers like fuck strategy. We're just gonna charge straight at you with like 4 people. They're just grouped up and going right at your neck, dude. No. I'm still not sold on VR. We need to wait a little while longer. It's still too new. I'm a big believer that VR is the future, but like not yet. Like the first gen of everything is a little bit. We're still at the. I'd say we're at the Super NES stage of VR. You know what I mean? We're not Pong, we're not Atari, but we're still Super NES. I'm still waiting for VR to get to like PlayStation, like level. Yeah, like PlayStation or like Xbox original level, like at least that level before I start diving into the VR. I feel VR is still probably at like super, like it's not even at Super Nintendo yet. It's still so young. It's a deer on Bambi legs. It's Bambi on ice right now. It's good. I can see the potential, but like it's not a full blown deer yet. You get me? So I'm still waiting. That's just how I feel about it, though. If we are on Super NES now, what? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Pong, Virtual Boy's Pong. Remember when the original PlayStation came out and we're like, oh, we're never beating these graphics? Well, we've clearly beaten those graphics. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's just a matter of time before. But it's like you're flying a plane, but it's like you're walking through a virtual world. Like not yet. It'll get there. It's clear that it's the future. I'm not a denialist or whatever the fuck the word is, but like we're not there yet. You know what I mean? Eventually we'll be there, and I'm excited for that. But I'm just not ready to dive in yet. I'm gonna give it a bit more time, is all. I don't think that's unreasonable. This looks interesting. Okay, big, large scale combat right now. This is gonna be good. Holodeck. That's what I'm saying. I want holodecks. Now you're talking about what I'm talking about. Now we're saying the same thing. I want like holodeck level VR. That's what I'm talking about. That's when I dive in. I'm not even going to stay to capture it. What the fuck? Come on. We got to stay here to capture it. Oh, there's one other person with me. Okay. I'm saying, like, let's stay here and capture it, though. We have taken objective Zona. Whole facial. Get out of my face, bro. Oh! He's just hopping around like a Fortnite kid. I wasn't ready. This fucking guy's dominating everybody, bro. What? Nobody's taking A. I'm confused. Oh, it is taken. Okay. I'm confused. So many motherfuckers over here. I don't even need to be over here. There's so many people. Oh! Rooftop, roof. I saw him up there. Fuck you, fuckers! Damn yous! You dirtbags! Where am I? Ooh! Ooh! Oh, they're not gonna come get me. Fuck you!
Ich sterbe! Ich brauche Hilfe! Ich bin bei dir.
I try and heal my teammates when I can on this game, but like it's tough sometimes.
Da kommen sie! Verteidigt das Ziel!
Oops, bitch. Alright, hold on. Fuck you! Let me see. They would have to do that. They would have to do that. That game fucking sucks. No, bro. Tempting, but I'm in the middle of something, bro. And yeah, I don't want to spend any money on any new PlayStation games. I know in that case I wouldn't have to spend money. I'd be riding with you, but like, I'm really good, bro. Oh, motherfucker, they're right in front of my face. God damn it. They're laying in the tall grass, bro. It's a very generous offer, bro. But like, I'm not into it. I just don't want to play that game. I don't want to get into a new game, bro. I'm going to get a PlayStation 5 here very soon. I know I am. fast forward 4 months, I still haven't gotten one. But like, no, I'm gonna get a PlayStation 5. I feel like it's accepting defeat if I start into a new game on the 4. Like, I'm done with the 4. We're done with the 4. I'm gonna get a 5 soon. I promise you, I'm getting a 5 soon. It's gonna happen. I have a profound, irrational, albeit irrational, belief in myself that I will find a PlayStation 5 soon. And when I do, I'm gonna feel real dumb if I'm fucking in the middle of a fucking PlayStation 4 game. You know what I mean? Fuck. Fuck you! Like, buying a new game on the 4 is like giving up on a 5. I'm not giving up on a 5. To me, that's how it feels to me. I can only speak for myself. But like, just getting a bunch of new games for the 4 is like, that's not the move. To me, that's not the move. That's like letting the world know that you've given up. Like, the universe. Like, you want the universe to know you're still fucking holding out hope, you know? Like, I can't give up on... Everybody's just crawling to each other right there? That was weird. Fuck! That's annoying. I can't believe I was out of bullets right there, and I could have had 2. Could have had 2. Fuck. Like, I'm playing nothing but, like, really old games I bought a long time ago right now. I'm not playing any new games. Because fuck that. I'm getting PlayStation 5. We're not fucking... You know what I mean? I know it doesn't make any fucking sense. It's a fucking weird thing to... I know it makes no sense. I get it. I'm like being delusional and strange. But like, fuck all that. I'm getting a fucking PlayStation 5. Not worried about 4 games. I just can't be worried about 4 games right now, bro. Dirt's not getting a 5. That fucking doesn't make any sense, dude, what you just said. At least he's not getting one right away, because if he finds one, he's on Team Thunder gets a PlayStation 5 before Christmas. That's what team he's on.
We are halfway through. Keep going. We control all the objectives. We have lost objective Doha.
Where am I going right now? I don't even know where I'm supposed to be going right now. Oh, that's the enemy. Cool, man. Just got ran over by a tank. Oh, I hate my life so much. Where's that tank at?
Be warned, we have lost objective C.
Come on! I like how I can blow that up at his feet and it doesn't hurt him at all. That's fun. one at my feet, one behind me. Fuck. Come on, bro. Everybody's fucking in combat, dude. Like, let me just fucking play. I fucking should be...
Almost there. We are doing well. Good work. We've taken objective.
Bro. I mean, we're dominating these kids, so it's like, it's not... Come on, dude. I love how it doesn't let me spawn in. Spawn me in. Jesus. I'm trying to be here for the end. When we fucking have glorious victory. There's like 40 people over here just dominating these kids. We pushed them all the way off the map. I didn't have any part of it, honestly. I was like... Wait, I was 11 and 15. How did I have 11 kills? Wait, what? Alright, well, we'll take it. That's the last one of the day. Dude, I'm over it. Fuck this. Fuck this. Alright, that's all I got today. I'll see you guys probably Tuesday. Tomorrow I gotta do laundry. So, thanks for watching. Appreciate you. Follow me on